You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the area.
What's up, everybody? Hey, yo. It is extremely late. I stayed up a little too late today after work and slept a little bit longer, but I am here now. So it's finally time for us to indulge and on some new quest. Got Skirt coming in. I did not pull. I held off. Unlike with the Scoffier, I did hold off. Although I know I was out with the family not too long ago, and my niece may or may not have done a single 10 pull on my account because, oh my goodness, they were really lucky. So
let's hope you pull up a good fight
on a 50-50 and like 20 or 30 pity, something like that. They cause they also play Taro. I think I told you already. They got freaking Cypher. Like their last characters that they've gone were Robin, Silverwolf, and Cypher. All within, I think, a total of like 90 pulls, which is just insane. So I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and let you do a single 10 pull for me, and not even a Dahlia. Speaking of Starro, I did some pulls. Oh, I finally had enough to reach soft pity for I'm gonna adjust the sound. Sound is a little high. Ooh, what's this? Yo, Mia! What was I saying? Oh, I did some pulls myself for Cypher, and my goodness. Oh, did not go well. I reached like hard pity. Well, I say hard pity, but it probably wasn't.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
We'll leave it at that. I think that's fine. Alright, anyway, and so I think I hit, it was probably like 78 or 79, probably even 80, before I finally got my 5-star. It wasn't a Hilly character, and of course, it was Wilt. So, that was unfortunate. And, so I was like, you know what, like, all the preparations that I did for Cypher, like, nope, I need to get Cypher. That's just how it is. And I want to be able to get her light cone, but I don't know, because I think I'm like I have like 40 pity on that. I think it's like 38 or something like that. And then with the live stream the other day, so was it yesterday morning? Freaking all the new stuff that's gonna be coming in, all the characters coming up. Freaking Finon as a character, I do want to get him. Potentially his light cone, because that's actually, I don't have a whole lot of destruction, like 5-star destruction light cones. I have the one from Herder's Shop and Claris. I think those are the only 5-star destructions I have. So, you know, that's not great. But hey, you know what? We'll see. Because I do want to try and get his light cone. And then, because there's going to be... Who's that? There's going to be a rerun for Firefly in the second half. And she is the next one I do want to try and get E6 for. So I already got Acheron, so the next one is for me is going to be Firefly. Not sure. I don't think I'm going to have a crazy pull session like I did for Acheron. Only because I actually had money to do so, and because it was the reset for the Oneric Shards, or whatever they're called. The only reason there is no such a thing right now for that's gonna be going on for Firefly. So I'm just gonna probably work with what I have. I may do some investment, but it maybe not. Because then right after, there's a Fate collab. Archer's gonna be free. Depending, I might get his light cone. Probably not though. But I do want to get Saber. So that's already fine on. Potential Firefly copies. And then Saber. And I believe that's all in one patch. Because then right after that is those new characters coming out. How are they? What are their names? Like Hylenses, and Sidra, something like that. Sidra. Both of them look incredible, depending what their playstyles actually are. I think.
You might want to get a guide.
What was Sidra? Sidra, I know, is the wind harmony. You never have enough harmony, and she just looks beautiful. Like she like a lot of people they pointed out, she like irradiates what do you call it? Farina. She's like Farina. So let's see what happens there. Because I know I for sure I want her. And then Highlands. She looks incredible.
This realm.
And I forgot what she was. I think she was Nihility? Was she Nihility? I'll have to go back and look. But I don't know what her play style is gonna be in general, so that one is gonna be a 50-50, but just because she looks awesome is my initial reason. Let me see. So
If you ever.
that's like 5 or 6 characters within 2 patches. That is a lot. And let's see what. Wait, what am I? No, I need to go back to my other teapot, my Fontaine one. I'm still not entirely sure which one is my favorite teapot. I know it's not this one. I think the Mondstadt teapot might still be my favorite one.
This realm is true.
Probably between Mondstadt and Liyue. How do I? This one, the Coal Isle. Coal Isle and probably Emerald Peak, I think are like my favorite ones. But I've done the most investment as far as like making something, and this one, the Fontaine one. So, yes, got my nice fancy house, a nice courtyard that I would have kept going if enough space was allowed. I wish they would like be able to increase the space. Like it would be nice if it was like the space of the whole world versus just like little sections of it. These birds, I love these birds so much. These are huge birds. These are huge birds. Okay. Now that we're here, who do we need for Skirk? Well, honestly, I think the only one that really resonates with Skirk would be Child. I say between Neuvillette and Traveler, just because Neuvillette knows, or has technically met Skirk, so, and of course Traveler. So we'll do this.
Be sanctified.
I don't even know what I forgot my pity is. I know it's not high, because I think Scoffia is like, right here. Like 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh wow. Oh wow, 40. Okay, so you know what? I might actually be able to. It depends if we can win the 50-50 going in. So we are on a 50-50. That's the scary thing. Alright, right now I'm gonna let it go. Just because I still want to see Dolly in there. Hopefully we don't... Another Candace? Okay. I think she's already maxed out. But Dolly is the new 4-star. And hopefully it's not a freaking an Aoife situation, because my goodness. You know what? Or let me say,
in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile.
This guy's a yapper, isn't he?
Savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
It's funny because I'm pretty sure that one took the place of Zhongli's his Osmanthus wine. But yeah, Aoife wasn't as bad as Iansan. Iansan was the one that took forever.
Creatures. They are the pride of...
Greetings! I'm Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius and Herald of Barbados. As you can probably tell, I'm going out of my mind with boredom right now. So
why is
what's
that the
going on
first
in your
reaction
life?
I see?
Any issues you're facing? I'm here to listen. And probably to laugh a little. but also to help.
Again, you know what? Since you're here, since you decided to chime in, Dust, I want to know what's the fixation with all the at least not even just like the guys, because there's like Neuvillette, Child, Zhongli, but everyone else, all the other male characters, why are they wearing short shorts? Why do they do that? Why are they always wearing short shorts? Like they don't need to be showing leg. They don't need to. You know what? It's just what they do. It's for the what's that meme? This is why I hate video games, because they appeal to the male fantasy. To be fair, come on, man. Who wouldn't want to be wearing some short shorts on public? Wouldn't you? I want to wear some fancy short shorts without being judged for it. Yeah, come on, Skirk's gonna come in right here. What? No!
Mondstadt's water is crisp and
That's not
pure,
good.
while
Hey,
water from
another
Liyue
Dahlia.
has an enduring aftertaste.
In
Inazuma,
oh,
the water
I don't think that's
possesses
gonna
a
be enough.
depth of flavor unlike any other.
oh.
Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile.
No.
But it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
I mean, yep, that's only 7. Should I do single pools? Yay or nay for the single pool? Because that was at least we should at least reach soft pity. So one of these 7 should at least be the 5-star. It's just a matter of it being Skirk. I don't know. Should I do it? Should I do single pools? I'm pretty sure, unless my luck is as bad as it was with Cypher recently, I'm pretty sure one of these 7 is gonna be Skirk. You know what? The overlooking with the glasses is telling me yes. So we're going for it. Because I know this because this game it loves me, and it loves all of its fans. So surely it's not gonna disappoint, right? Like it's gonna make sure one of these is gonna be gold. So that's me judging you. Listen, man, it's the gambling addiction. Because surely, not that one, of course, but it's gonna be this one. This is the one that's gonna be gold, and it's gonna be Skirk. Because we all know it. Look, we all know it. Look at that. The chance of the 5-star is 1.103%. That beats all of the odds right there. So surely that's what's gonna light up the gold, not blue. It's okay. Yeah. See what it's just pulling my leg, right? It's getting a good laugh going just before Skirk pops up in the gold. That's
Melusines
almost
are
there.
creatures. They are the pride of
Hey, look,
Fontaine.
we got Candace. We got
Be sure
Candy's
to
nuts.
befriend them.
So see, there we go.
And cause them no harm.
Man, can you shut up about the Melusines? I swear. You know what? We're gonna put out Farina.
Time to shine.
That's what's gonna be. That's what's gonna cause it. Right here. Farina's gonna save it for us. Farina, you betrayed me. Oh no. Of course, it has saved for the very last one. It's gonna be right here, Skirk, right, come on. Oh, there's the gold. Okay, we're gonna get it right.
I am Skirk.
That's what I'm
Disciple of
talking
Satonoji,
about.
the foul. You've proven your strength to
was
me
so
along your journey,
worried.
and earned the right to speak to me as an equal. Now,
Oh my
let me
God.
witness how your fate unfolds.
I missed everything she said. I was just so concerned in how long that took.
Boring.
I know,
Isn't
right,
there
Farina?
anything
My
else
goodness.
more interesting to do?
She freaking took all of my primos. The audacity. But look at her with a dull blade. Okay, yeah, we're not doing that. Looks cool for Farina's. This kind of works. I'm not using Chlorine right now, so you can have that, I guess. Let's see. What was the artifact set that came out? This one, right? Yeah, the cryo bonus thing. Go through. There we go. Okay, so crit rate, crit damage on that one. Oh, and these are both attack percents. I have 2 chances with those. Nice. Crit rate, crit damage. Okay. Crit, dude. Oh, dude. These are some pretty good flowers I have. I got potentially 3 of them for flowers. What's the... Damn, these kind of suck. She's for cryo bonus, right? Yeah.
Tea parties are a
can't
must
use one
for
of
the
those goblets.
well-mannered.
It's
If
probably
you'd
gonna
like
be
to
my
learn the
best for
proper
now.
etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Okay, this is a pretty good cryo goblet. I doubt I even have any materials to actually... Oh. Yeah, I have like nothing to actually level them up. So, that's gonna be fantastic. What's our stats looking like? Alright, 789 attack. 28 over 122, fantastic. That probably can actually level up. I actually have done some pre-farming for her, so I should be able to at least get her, hopefully to like 80? Oh crap, it's gonna be these things. And then you're gonna get those later.
Is that it?
Isn't there anything else
I
more
feel
interesting
offended
to
by
do?
that, my goodness. That was such a... I've never felt so offended in like 2 seconds. Trying to help you out, Skirk, because he insulted me.
An improvement, but it's still not enough for me.
She's greedy. I should just leave her at level 40, my goodness. Don't think... Yeah, there's no dialogue for that one. Oh no, I think she's gonna have to stay at 60. Oh, nope, I've just enough to ascend her to 70. Okay.
Strength. There was once a time when I neither possessed nor sought it. But now it's in the palm of my hand. I'm never letting go.
Kind of a hard one, because I heard that your limbs aren't actually real. See her glowing limbs? Where her arms and her legs are, where it's glowing?
Being too
She doesn't
popular
actually have
can be
those.
Such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Alright, well. Not too bad though. We got her up to 70. Oh, you know what? We should probably check on Dahlia, I guess. Let's get out of here so we can have them not yapping in the background. Woo! Sorry about that. Get my mic for a second so that I can crack open a fresh one. What constellation would do? Each time he gains one of his bursts, radiance, salters, bench, and stacks, he'll regain energy. Okay. Way to regain energy. Fantastic. He's a sword? Why was I thinking that he was a catalyst? Huh. Like, his design is really cool. I don't know why they did it with the shorts. That's always what throws it off for me, for real. I don't know why they do that. That's the Favonius. You can have that from his face, the other one. You know what? I kind of don't even want to mess with him right now. I'd rather save my XP stuff for Skirk. So speaking of, let's see. Where is she? There she is. You know what? Let me see.
What shall we do?
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the area.
Oh wow. Oh, the fruit. My goodness, that's amazing.
Annihilate.
Those are skilled. Oh jeez. Hot diggity daffodil. That's incredible. Well, you know what? Just for now. Ah! Dang it! What happens when I switch from game to game? Let's see. Because obviously those aren't leveled up, but I do want to try and have her in the party for a little bit so we see what happens. Let me put on Gladiator. And yeah, she's fine with that. So what is her stats with this? 36 over 249. That's not bad.
All things come to an end.
Well, aren't you just a ray of
Time
sunshine?
itself.
All right. So now we do have finally have Skirk. We have no more. Ah! You freaking cat! Oh, why do you do that to me? All right. So now that we have Skirk, we're gonna move on to the actual quest itself because I am dang it, cat. I knew I should just lock y'all out of here. This cat is all up in my space. He needs to back it up. All right. Where am I supposed to go? Here. Now, before I do this, do I have the... Yep. Make sure we turn on the focus experience so we don't get thrown into a whole nother story thing again. Okay. Let's us begin, finally. Yeah, I wonder if I will even find those little flower things here. Eon-san!
Oh, Tumini and Paimon. Fancy that. I didn't expect to run into you two here.
What's up, little one?
Oh, hey, Coach Yan-san. What are you doing here all by yourself?
Wait. Oh, that's right. I think she has a new voice.
Just so you know, Paimon didn't come here to train. Paimon's not looking to sign up for any diet plan or bodybuilding class right now.
Wow. Not too bad, not too bad.
Alright, got it. But seriously, what do you take me for? Some coach from hell? I'd never force a student into something they didn't want to do. That being said, a little aerobic exercise would probably do you some good. You could take over my patrol for a while. That would count.
Sounds more like helping you out.
Yeah. All jokes aside, you're right. I'm looking for some help.
Those are some big-ass pumpkins back there. Do you see that?
The Collective of Plenty is holding a bodybuilding competition soon, and so many people have been busy squeezing in their last-minute workouts that we run out of staff for patrols.
Oh, so you've stepped in to cover their work. But don't you have a last-minute workout to do, too?
Man, and you, like, hardly notice it, too. Like, you have to, like, really be paying attention and listening.
I'm good. For one thing, I believe peak conditioning can only be achieved through consistent training over a long time span. Cramming in a workout at the last minute does next to nothing for you. But more pertinently, well, as you can probably imagine, I'm not able to compete in any of the most popular weight classes, and there's no real competition in my own weight class.
Man, that sucks. She does all this to help. She literally guides others to a treasure she cannot achieve.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what it is? She does have like the higher pitched voice, but it's not like it doesn't sound like straining like the previous Paimon. So it is kind of like a blend. So it's like she's a bit more relaxed, but like it does sound really good.
Oh no! Don't look at Paimon like that. We are not the same weight class, and no way is Paimon competing against you.
You know, you know who she reminded me of? She reminded me of Minnie Mouse. She sounded like Minnie Mouse.
Traveler, let's just help with the patrol, alright? Otherwise, Yan-san's gonna make Paimon enter a bodybuilding competition!
She legit sounds like freaking Minnie Mouse.
Perfect. I managed to get you on board with just one look.
So I'll do it for Paimon.
Thank you both. It should be pretty routine. Just keep your eyes peeled and make sure nothing strange is going on in the area. That'll free me up to check the other section. Let's meet back at the settlement when we're both done.
Sure thing. Just leave it to us. We're experts at strolling and patrolling, don't you worry.
Patrol the area over here.
Extinguished.
Doesn't she? Oh, that's right, she does. Oh crap, I gotta go up there. So she does sound nice. What I do, honestly, what I really wish is if they can replicate how Paimon sounded at the very beginning of the game. Her voice at the very beginning of the game was fantastic. I don't know why they had to go for the super high pitched all the time voice for her, but ooh, there's one of these things over here. But the way she sounded at the very beginning of the game actually sounded really, really nice. But I don't think we're going to be able to get that back ever for reasons. Weapon? What the? That's right! I forgot! They're supposed to be adding like ornaments. But I think they're like specific like weapons, whatever. Man, if they actually added like an ornament system where like any weapon that you've acquired, you can make others look like, oh, that would be so fantastic. Is there like some weapons? See, like this one. See, I can make this one look like the staff of Homa or something else, you know. I wish that they would have that. That would be awesome. But nope, I'm sure they're not gonna do that. But anyways, the other thing I was gonna talk about Paimon before though is most of the dialogue that says like where you're like supporting Paimon or being friendly to her. I'm always still gonna support that because regardless of what's going on behind the scenes with the VAs, things like that, I will always help Paimon because she was there since the beginning and ever since the one Archon quest in Sumeru. I was like, I can't.
What's this? Was there always a cave here? We should go take a look, right?
Oh crap! Why do they do that?
Hey, there's a hilichurl here. Is it sleeping? Doesn't look very hostile.
Yeah, so let's leave him be.
Why is it hiding away here?
Probably to survive.
Ah! You woke it up!
I didn't do nothing. Hey, chill, bro.
Huh? It ran away. Oh, yes, our reputation in Natlan is more fearsome than we thought. Even hilichurls don't want to mess with us now.
There's something on the ground. Was that an umbrella?
You mean that shiny thing? Huh. Must have dropped it as it ran off. Huh.
Not a bat.
Paimon bets that hilichurl thought it was a priceless treasure. It was probably planning to hide it here for safekeeping. Until we showed up. Let Paimon take a look. Hilichurls aren't the brightest, so it might not be worth much, but still.
Perfect technology.
What is it? You look so serious all of a sudden. Isn't this just a regular old key? The style is unusual, though. Doesn't look Natlanese. Where do you think it's from?
This is the key to the hibernation chamber on the spaceship. Spaceship?
What do you mean? What hibernation chamber? What spaceship? Wait. You mean the spaceship? The one that brought you to Teyvat?
Wait, we came here on a spaceship? Why am I just learning that now? Did I miss something at some point? Dude, was I really not paying attention to the dialogue at the beginning of the game or something. That's the one.
So, how did that key show up here? Are you sure you didn't just drop it?
No, I still have mine. Always made sure to keep it safe and sound. Which means...
Whoa! Yeah! These look identical! So, if one of them's yours, does that mean the other one is...
One belongs to me, and the other to my sister.
Knew it! Huh! The keys to a spaceship! Huh! Somehow that really rams home the fact that you really are an actual alien. Wait, no. Descender.
It's just weird to hear those terms. Hear alien and spaceship in this game.
But anyway, now we know where it came from. The question is, how did it get here? The simplest explanation is that your sister lost her key somewhere not far from here. Then that Hilichurl found it and ducked into the nearest cave to hide it. If that's true, it means your sister was here recently.
By extension, the Abyss Order was probably here as well.
Yeah. Man, this is so crazy. We only agreed to help with the Ansan's patrol on a whim. And now, we've made this bombshell discovery and found a huge lead on your sister. Should we keep following this trail while it's hot? Or do you think we should check back in with the Ansan?
Ah, there you are. Looks like you went the extra mile today. Thanks for being so diligent.
Her being here is suspicious. That's not Iansan, is it?
Oh, hey, Iansan, what's up? Didn't think we'd see you again till we headed back to the settlement. We were actually just about to go meet up with you. We've made a huge discovery today.
I came here to let you know that you don't need to keep patrolling anymore. The bodybuilding competition has just been cancelled, so the usual squad will be resuming their normal duties. They'll be here to take over shortly.
Wait, cancelled? Why? What happened?
The Abyss Order attacked.
Oh!
Huh?
Didn't expect our suspicions to be confirmed so quickly. Sounds like Lumina's on the move again. Find a way to speak with her in person this time. I have to.
I've heard of the Abyss Order, but this is the first time I've known them to take organized action on such a large scale. It's like they're preparing to go to war against our entire nation.
Well, Natlan does have the strongest connection to the Abyss.
One little sect versus the entire nation of war? How are they expecting to pull that off? Based on everything we've seen from them so far, they usually prefer to act in the shadows. So, what's different about it this time? What could they be after?
No clue. All we know is that they've attacked our tribe, but that doesn't tell us much. Our defenses are holding strong so far, so I'm gonna head to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame and see what Mawika knows. If there's any information out there, she's the one people report to. Oh, want to come with me? I'm sure everyone will feel better knowing that the hero of Natlan is on the case.
Well, I am keen to find out more about the situation, and I can provide some info on the Abyss Order.
Great, then let's head over together.
It's so funny, why do they even give us, like, the illusion of choosing dialogue if it's just two parts of the same sentence? The illusion of choice. Ooh! Some Fremos! I'll take it. Key to the hibernation chamber. Ah! Where am I supposed to... Oh, freaking A, it's way over there. Dang it. All the buttons are so different. Eminem, will you put your nails away, dude? If you don't put your nails away, I'm gonna have to toss you back outside, buddy. Ooh.
Mawika!
Oh? Ah, great timing, Ian-san. I was just about to send someone for you. And it's good to see the travelers with you.
What? That's not what the dialogue says.
How are things looking? What's the latest word from the messengers?
the Abyss Order has been spotted near several tribes at the same time. Clearly, this is a coordinated strike. Also, their numbers are much higher than expected. Their organization appears to have grown considerably, but because they're usually so secretive, this is the first we're learning of it.
It sounds like they're throwing everything they have at us. What are they trying to achieve?
That's what I'd like to know as well. Historically, Natlan has not been a hotbed of Abyss Order activity, and we have no particular quarrel with them.
Not yet, you don't.
Could it be revenge, perhaps? Would they want to get back at us for a recent victory over the Abyss?
Oh, seems unlikely. But then again, Paimon wouldn't put anything past the Abyss Order.
It's too early to say anything definite. For the time being, we should continue monitoring the situation.
How are the battles going? Not too many casualties, hopefully?
Well, even if they're committing all their forces to the fight, they're in for a tough time. Our brave warriors have just emerged victorious from an all-out fight against the Abyss itself.
Yep. We have a whole nation's worth of seasoned veterans fighting for us.
Yeah, but y'all haven't gone up against Lumine.
Compared to the true Abyss, the Abyss Order poses a far smaller threat. They cannot endlessly replenish their forces, for starters. However, this is still a war, so we must give it our all and do our utmost to minimize casualties. The tribes are organizing their defenses as we speak. Traveler, this is one war that Natlan can handle on its own. If you wish to stay out of it, you'll be safe here at the stadium with me.
Oh. I see. Oh, dang it, Ether, of course you are. No, this one is personal.
Oh? In what way?
So you know the leader of the people that's attacking your people? That's my sibling. Oh, hey, look, that's actually the dialogue. The current leader of the Abyss Order is my sister.
Yep, that's how it is.
I see. My goodness, that is very personal indeed. If you don't mind me asking, do you have any idea what her goal could be?
That's what I want to know too.
Safe to say, they're not exactly on the best terms at the moment. Ever since Paimon met the Traveler, he's been trying to track his sister down and get some answers. But she's been avoiding him.
Man, it sucks because he still doesn't remember the last time they actually met in that one dude's dream.
I see. So you two have fallen out. Huh. A pretty common occurrence between siblings.
Well, it wasn't exactly a common occurrence between us. Kinda got nabbed by a freaking, some unknown god, and then we separated for 500 years.
Well, yeah, that may be. But the stakes are a little higher where these two are involved.
They certainly are. Although somehow it doesn't surprise me that a spat between the Traveler and Twin could affect the fate of the entire world. Just so I'm clear, you're still on Natlan's side, and you have no idea what your sibling is after. Is that right?
See, I might even hate the Abyss Order more than you do.
Well, that's a relief. When you first mentioned your sibling, I was worried we were about to be thrust into an impossible position. Our reports say that the Abyss Order has focused most of their efforts against the Masters of the Nightwind. If you don't plan on staying here with me, I'd recommend going there to lend them a hand.
Eminem, I swear, Cat. Oi!
I'll join you. Right now, the Collective of Plenty isn't facing a serious threat, so we should support the other tribes.
Eminem, will you lay down, my dude?
Many thanks, you two. Anything you need, send word to me right away.
Can you hear this cat purring? Because I can't even hear the dialogue with him going off. Do you want to just relax, buddy? Somewhere else? Can you go sit over there with your brother? You have to be right up here in my face? Dang it, stop getting the wires caught in your tail and sit down! Ugh. Cat. Ah, get off my controller! Man, see, this is why I can't stream with you in the room, buddy. At least not when you're right next to me. Lay down.
Nice. I like the rain.
I like the rain too. You know what? Who's even supposed to be the next new character? 'Cause I know Skark was the last one on the list.
Look, it's Eulalie.
Woo, Granny!
Huh. I wasn't expecting to see you here. Are you here to reinforce us?
How are things looking? Mawika told us to come here.
Oh, the situation must be pretty dire if it's managed to get Citlali out of the house.
Wow.
Dire? No, I wouldn't go that far. It's mostly just irritating. I heard we're being hit the hardest out of all the tribes. What are they trying to imply? They just think we're pushovers or something? The more I thought about it, the angrier I got. I couldn't exactly concentrate on my novel after that, so... well, here I am.
Look at her Miss Pouty Face.
So, that's how they earned the ire of Granny Eatsley, huh?
They call themselves the Abyss Order, yes? Ugh, so tasteless. It's exactly the kind of two-dimensional name a clueless writer picks because they don't trust the rest of their writing to persuade the reader of who the real villains are.
Hey! She's saying your sister has poor taste.
If I had a chance to tame the name a long time ago.
Wait, what? Are you saying his sister is a member of the Abyss Order?
Not just a member.
I only said that because I was mad, but maybe I went too far.
Hey, let's save the chat for later. We've got some enemies incoming.
Good. A much-needed chance to vent my frustration. Not a moment too soon. Things were getting awkward there. Luckily, I'll never have to find out just how badly the rest of that conversation was gonna go.
You didn't have to say that last part out loud, Citlali. Anyway, let's get him!
So serious. Alright, Skark, let's see what you can do.
Solidify!
A little emotion! Shower me with this!
Power.
A dash of frosting!
Oh.
Phew.
Not bad.
Much better. That's more like it.
Ooh, impressive work, Granny Eatsley. If I'd known you were on the case already, I might have reconsidered whether your tribe really needed reinforcements.
If anyone should be reconsidering, it's the Abyss Order. They picked the wrong target this time.
Experience says that if we head in the direction they were attacking from, we should find their stronghold.
Wait, I'm not sure. Is someone going on my mic? Can y'all hear me? I need to check that now. I'm worried. Okay, no, not when there's dialogue. Just I had to turn on the sound for a second. It's because he had clicked a button, and I'm not sure he might. Yeah, I guess he clicked it twice to turn it off and to turn it on.
Why don't we press our advantage and destroy their base? They won't know what hit them.
Disconcerted. This cat. See, this is why you can't be in here. You're lucky I let you in here. You're definitely not coming into the other room when I'm streaming from the PC.
Hey, was there a battle here just now? Need any help?
Where the heck were you at, man?
The warriors from the Masters of the Nightwind are here!
The battle against the Abyss is still fresh on our minds, so everyone's used to working together. Well, morale's high and everyone's here. Let's go take down that stronghold!
Go again.
Stabilize.
Strike a pop! Goose on the loose! Into the void! Fearless!
Forward! Rush them!
Dark candlesticks. Constant absorb elements of energy. What?
What is that thing? It's like it's draining the strength right from my body. Find a way to destroy it! Let the world collide! Off to the freezer! The Abyss Order's resistance is faltering. Now's our chance! Warriors! Attack! After them!
Hold on, I need to heal Skirk a little bit. Taking some hits.
Search!
That's another one.
Gather!
You two! Time to end them! A dash of frosting! Annihilate. You must be the boss here. Time to show you what happens when you mess with the Masters of the Nightwind!
All who resist the Abyss will pay the price!
Fulfill our pact! Suffer the wrath of each!
Bring it
Give
on!
my name echo in song! The pinnacle of excellence! A little elusive... Power. Get to work! Eat Laline! Eat Papa! Get him! A dash of frosting!
Look how that's been finishing
The
like 2
stronghold
fights.
is neutralized. Good
Using
work,
the little
everyone.
cooking pot.
The Abyss Order's all bark and no bite.
To be honest, this was anticlimactic. I was hoping for a personal apology at the very least. And ideally, a whole speech acknowledging the superior might of the Masters of the Nightwind. Well, whatever. I'll just have to make up for it with some extra wine at the victory feast.
Drinking again, I see.
With the stronghold cleared, this area should be safe for the time being. But still, something tells me we can't afford to let our guard down yet. Maybe it's just me, but an enemy under siege normally defends their stronghold at all costs. The fighting gets more and more intense right till the bitter end. But this time was different. With a few exceptions, most of the enemies here gave up and fled the moment that... well, I don't know, but it seemed like they sensed something.
Huh? Not sure I follow. They did a tactical retreat, that's all. It's just a different strategy.
Nah, they sense my power.
I'm not convinced. Don't forget, they're radicals who chose to wage war on an entire nation. They don't do things in half measures. It seems out of character to cut their losses and run like that.
So you're saying there's more to this than meets the eye?
Yes, Optimus Prime.
I'm saying we don't know enough to be sure of anything at this stage. So let's stay alert and keep our defenses at the ready.
Oh, we're no wiser as the Abyss's orders objective. Back to square one. If only I could get Lumina to talk to me, I can get some answers for all of us. I'm heading back to the Collective of Plenty. That key is our only lead so far.
Paimon had a hunch you might say that. But you're right. If we can somehow use that key to track down your sibling, maybe we can end this war before things get serious. And maybe you can finally get some answers.
Wait, you're leaving? But I was still debating whether to invite you to the first victory feast.
Go ahead, you two. Citlali and I will take care of things here.
We got stuff to do. Okay, so the other thing that I'm trying to figure out is exactly what to do with her abilities. Wait. You know, she has like 2 fighting forms, and it's like she has 2 elemental bursts as well.
We're back where we started. That Hilichurl probably found the key nearby, right? Let's look around for clues. There's no time to waste. Beyond and Citlali are waiting for us. Oh, we've scoured the entire area, but still nothing. How the heck did the key end up in that Hilichurl's hands?
It's gotta be his bet, because that thing is still like it looks very different from its surroundings.
Are we supposed to believe that it just fell out of your sister's pocket as she passed by?
Probably.
Seems kind of ludicrous to lose something so important in such a dumb way. But then again, who knows? Sometimes in life, things just go missing and that's that.
Oh, thank goodness! Someone's here. Please help me.
She's Conrian.
Huh? Who are you? What happened?
No, now isn't the time. Please, you've got to help me. I'm being chased by monsters and I can't keep running. Can you do something?
You've come to the right person. But where are these monsters you speak of?
Yeah, where are they? Paimon doesn't see any monsters behind you.
Huh? I'm sorry, I don't quite understand. They're almost here. This really isn't the time to be joking around.
She's loony.
We're not. We're completely serious. We don't see any monsters.
But how? Ugh, there's no time. They're coming. We gotta run.
I really don't see anything. Where do you intend to run to?
What's wrong with that girl? She must be seeing things.
Crazy. Oh.
Oh no! It looks like something really hit her. Maybe she was right. Quick, let's see if she's okay. What's wrong? Are you hurt? What was that?
The monsters! They're right there! You need to get out of here. It's too dangerous.
Let me help you up first. What the? Huh, there's something there.
Huh? Oh, now you finally see them. Well, it's about time. I nearly kicked the bucket just now.
Yep, sorry about that. I got this.
Great! Thank you, Savior.
Savior?
He's an incredible looking NPC. Bring it on!
Up to the freeze!
The thing is still floating around.
You done? Paimon still can't see anything, so she can't tell.
I'm just trying to picture it from Paimon's eyes, like just seeing him swinging his sword around at nothing.
It just looked like you were slicing at thin air. Kind of funny, actually.
See? See? I don't know what's going on either, but I could see it once I held her hand.
Oh.
Ow!
Really?
Ow! Cat! Okay, let me try it one more time. Okay, this freaking guy. I just want to check that I got all the monsters.
Sure.
Oh wait, aren't those the flowers that Lumine has on her head too? You good?
It's nothing. It's okay. I can see they're all gone now. No need for you to check. I didn't think much of it when the monsters were breathing down our necks, but now that I've calmed down, holding hands with you like this, I'm just a little shy, that's all.
Oh, didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. Yeah, really? Freaking, you just grab somebody's hand like that? What do you think's gonna happen, my dude?
Huh? Have you never shaken hands with someone before? You sure get flustered easily.
Well, anyway, I haven't had the chance to introduce myself yet. I'm Deirdith. Thanks for, saving me just now. I'm really grateful for your help.
Deirdith, huh?
No worries. Paimon's Paimon, and this is the Traveler. With him around, you'll be safe from any monsters. As long as they're visible. So, what was the deal with those monsters just now, anyway?
Your guess is as good as mine. I could see them the whole time, so when you said you couldn't, I thought you were making fun of me.
Whoa! That must have been scary. The idea that we'd stand by and laugh while some poor girl was being hunted down by monsters?
Wow. That would have made us more monsters than the monsters. Yep, I'd never do something so horrendous.
Uh-huh. Don't worry, we aren't like that. When we say we can't see something, it's because we really can't see it.
What's up with the grass?
But more importantly, did the monsters hurt you? How bad is it?
Marina, bring out the jellyfish.
It's nothing serious. But I did sprain my ankle back there. I won't be doing any more running for a while.
There's a cave nearby. Why don't we rest there for now?
Good idea. We'll take you.
It's like 10 feet. Do you really need to... Okay, whatever. Did you just hit your head on the table, dude?
Thank you so much. Despite getting injured, I still feel much safer with you around. I'm gonna stay here until I heal up. Don't want to risk running into any more monsters.
Yeah, you already took a big enough risk coming out here all on your own. So, where are you from, Deirdith?
Conria.
A small village, far away from here. I walked for what seemed like forever and lost my way, so... Yeah, I have no idea where I am anymore. Maybe all these trials and tribulations are part of the journey. No one said finding the savior is gonna be easy.
Huh. That's the second time you called the Traveler a savior. What's all that about?
Because that's what I do.
Oh, sorry. It just slipped out. I was caught off guard. The resemblance is so uncanny. Anyway, let me start from the beginning. There was once a sage who passed through my village. People got the sense that she was truly omniscient. The sage said that doomsday was coming. But as that day approached, a savior would reveal themselves to us. The day of disaster is almost upon us, so my grandmother begged me to leave the village and find the savior before it's too late.
Doomsday?
I've heard people talk about the savior since I was a kid. Growing up, it really made an impression on me. The description is practically etched into my mind. So when I saw your golden hair for the first time, it was like this image that's existed in my mind's eye all these years suddenly came to life. Everything matched.
Oh, so that's why you were lost for words when you first saw him. Well, the Traveler's definitely got what it takes to be a savior. And he's already got a ton of titles, so he won't mind one extra.
Give me all the titles you need.
Actually, I don't think it's him.
Oh!
What? But didn't you say that everything matched?
Everything except the gender. The savior was described as a young woman.
Oh, I see how it is.
Oh, for goodness sake. There are gender requirements to be a savior? Really?
But I think I know who it is. There's someone out there that matches all the requirements.
Oh, of course. If it's not you, then it's gotta be her.
Who? Who is it?
My sister.
You have a sister? Well, then that's it. Oh, it's her. It has to be. Oh, thank goodness. Please, can you take me to see her?
Small problem with that.
Huh. Maybe, if you're lucky. It just depends if we can find her.
Huh? But isn't she your sister?
Sorry. Looks like Paimon steered this conversation back to the fallout between you two. It wasn't on purpose, but that's the reality, so it's hard to avoid.
Okay, fair enough. But since you're looking for her anyway, why don't we team up? We might stand a better chance if we work together.
I see. Have you always believed in that Doomsday will come? Have you always believed that the Savior will come? I'll say with the Doomsday.
Yes. Everyone says that the disaster is inevitable.
My goodness. Hey, what's up?
But the Savior will rescue us all from our pain and suffering. I've always dreamed of meeting the Savior.
Do you really buy this whole Doomsday thing? Seems kind of far-fetched.
She spoke with conviction. I don't think she's lying. Maybe it's another lie spread by the Abyss Order? Has he not recognized her eyes, though?
See? She broke eye contact. Sure sign of a guilty conscience. Time to press her for answers.
Oh my god, Paimon, what the heck are you gonna do?
What's wrong, Deirdre? Something's clearly bothering you. You want to tell us what's going through your mind?
Sure, that'll work.
Oh, I just... how should I put it?
This is just awkward. Why are there two of you?
The Traveler looks just like the Savior of my dreams.
Why does Paimon look so pissed?
And it's not every day that the Savior of your dreams swoops in and saves the day in your moment of crisis. So I'm just a little overwhelmed, that's all. 3 seconds of unbroken eye contact is the limit. I don't think my mind and body can handle any more than that.
Right, anyway.
What do you mean, limit? after 3 seconds.
How am I supposed to respond to that? For real, dude? This guy's never talked to a girl in his life.
I'm sorry. Please forget that I said anything. Let's just leave it there for now.
He also looks way too young for you, dude. Don't do it.
Like I said, I'm going to hide here until I feel well enough to move again. If you manage to find the Savior in the meantime, please come and let me know. Thank you.
Are you sure you'll be okay here on your own? Do you have enough to eat?
What is happening in my chat over here?
I'll be fine. I might not be much of a fighter, but I know how to stay hidden. And if I get hungry, I'm sure I'll find something around here. Don't worry about that.
Alright then. Well, take care.
I have like 300. I have like 300 grilled eggs in my freaking my backpack. Just give her a few. Grilled, cooked.
What a mysterious girl. We should definitely keep an eye on her. But hey, at least she seems to like you. And it sounds like she's gonna help look for your sister when she's healed.
What the hell are you guys talking about?
Anyway, this is probably all the progress we're gonna make for now. Let's head back to the Masters of the Night Wind and see if they need our help.
Yeah, so the person that just got attacked by monsters, only she can see. We're gonna just leave her here by herself. Awesome. The hell was that noise? You still in there? Okay, yeah, she's still in there. What the freak is that? Okay. We're gonna continue. I don't know, you guys have fun, I guess, in the chat. We're watching from afar. Nope. Ah!
Oh, you're back! How did it go? Find anything?
Kind of.
Nothing substantial, unfortunately. But we had the weirdest experience.
So I take it that the war's still on?
Yes, unfortunately.
That's okay. I just wasn't sure, because things seemed to be at a standstill while you were gone.
Shot to the heart, and you're to blame. See, Dust, it's all your fault.
The Abyss Order hasn't attacked us, and since we don't know what they're planning, we haven't made a move either.
You know, because the way I have it set up for the streaming, I don't have the overlay going on. So whenever there is interaction, like if I'm talking in reference to the chat, it doesn't pop up whenever I actually like post it. So can never actually see this. So in the video, like when I put it to YouTube, it only looks like I'm talking to myself.
In a word, it's a stalemate. The guards have been keeping watch around the clock, but for everyone else, you wouldn't even know we're at war.
Huh. Really makes you wonder what the Abyss Order's thinking.
They're thinking they got this.
I was wondering, Traveler, if you have the time, could you go and pay a visit to the guards? They've been working a pretty demanding schedule. I was gonna go see them myself, but I'm sure they'd appreciate a visit from the greatest hero of our time.
You're new to Genshin? Okay, well, that's cool. Just so you know, this is like the newest thing of, like the newest quest that just came out, like, what, Tuesday or something like that? So, spoilers ahead, I guess, for your own sake, if you're invested in the story. If you're just invested into the fine-looking characters, then, I mean, that's fine, too. Don't you work overnight? I'm pretty sure that's why you're still awake. That's why I'm still awake.
Oh, but you're a great hero too, Ian-san.
Well, since he asked, this is technically my sibling's fault, so...
Great. Thanks, you two.
Oh, you're on day shift. On the Storm Terror. Man, so you're still at the very beginning. So you haven't even, like, beaten the prologue quest.
Wow! Tumaini, our hero. We've actually fought together before. You probably don't remember it, though.
Oh, of course I do. I remember all the warriors.
You do? Then it's truly an honor to serve alongside you once more.
Thank you for standing guard this whole time.
If you require any assistance on open world bosses or anything like that, then I will definitely be able to help if you need.
It's all good. Honestly, it's not been that much work. Haven't heard a peep from the enemy.
Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
Nothing that would indicate an impending attack. I've spotted a bunch of Abyss Order operatives, but they weren't acting hostile, just hanging around.
Just chilling?
There were even moments when they seemed to be meditating. At least, that's what it looked like to me. Maybe it's part of their religion or something. Out of an abundance of caution, I asked some shamans from the tribe to take a look and see if there was anything nefarious at work. But they didn't sense anything untoward, so we just put it down to religious ceremony and left them to it.
Interesting.
Huh. Interesting. Oh well, the more time they spend meditating, the less time they spend trying to beat us to a pulp.
It'll be related to their true objective.
Well, the shamans didn't raise any concerns, so how bad could it be? As far as I'm concerned, so long as they don't pose an active threat, they can do all the cult worship activities they want. Besides, as soon as everything's in place and we're ready for an all-out offensive, there'll be no match for us.
Yeah, I remember Dust talking about it. You tried it, but you know that's fine. I know it's not for everybody, but my mistake was just getting into the world exploring, and then getting swept away by all the new characters and fancy stuff going on, and then I just got way too invested into it, and so now I'm stuck in the hole. And I'm like that with other ones too. Yeah, I'm like that with Genshin, Star Rail, and now Wuthering Waves. Kind of there with Zenless Zone Zero, but it's not as bad. And because at least I'm not that invested in Zenless as much as the others, and I'm also not that far behind at least. I think Zenless I'm only like 1 patch or 2 patches behind. And Zenless story is very quick. It's like maybe 2 hours at a time, so I could probably catch up in like 1 stream.
Huh. Sounds like morale is pretty high. Guess there's strength and confidence in numbers. Let's keep going, traveler.
Zenless is indeed fun. So is Wuthering Waves. And I know Zenless, my issue. Actually, my issue kind of like with Zenless and Wuthering is I'm still not the greatest at combat. In Zenless, you don't even have any healers, and healing in Wuthering Waves isn't quite like it is in Genshin. Or even for Star Rail for that matter. Like a simple way to heal, like this. In Wuthering Waves, there's not a mode like this, where essentially the way you can picture is you do one skill, and it'll heal everybody on your team for like a set amount. But unlike this skill, whatever, it'll be like that. It'll take like 12 or 15 seconds for the cooldown, and it doesn't even do like a big amount of healing. It does like maybe like a fifth, maybe a fourth of their health. And by the time you switch back to that character, depending on your timing, you can get freaking rocked. And then the healing was for nothing.
Huh? Is that Tumaini?
Oh.
What brings you here? Is this like a meet and greet?
Meet and greet? You're on duty, dude.
I wasn't. I'm so nervous.
Guy's twitchy.
Hey, come on! You'd march to war without so much as blinking. What's so scary about a chat with a traveler, huh?
Know more about the future quest than the beginning quest. I mean, I'll say that's fair because that's most recent stuff. I will say, because Mondstadt and Liyue quest, they were pretty good. Sumeru is fantastic. I think it's probably still my favorite region. The quests in Fontaine are phenomenal. Natlan, these quests are pretty good, but they just don't they don't, to me, they don't hit as hard as Sumeru or Fontaine. I think Sumeru and Fontaine probably had like the best quest, in my opinion.
It's not the same thing at all. There are plenty of chances to go to war, but a one-on-one chat with our great hero, that could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Right.
How can I not be nervous? What if I say something wrong? Or if my posture's bad? Or if I accidentally make a weird expression with my face? One bad impression can stick for life.
I wasn't as nervous as him, but I understand exactly what he's talking about, because that's what it was like when I met Allegra Clark. My goodness, man. She is such an amazing person to talk to, though. Like, as nervous as I was once she started talking, talking about Genshin or Star Rail, this and that, talking about just the games as a whole, and it's just everything like calmed down so much, and was able to have a fantastic conversation with her. So she's the first voice actor I've ever met in person, and is the only one I've ever met in person.
No one's here to judge you on your posture or your facial expressions. Relax.
And she did sign a picture, or like a little, like an acrylic stand I have of Acheron. So it is currently sitting on my desk, and it is freaking dope.
All right then. I'm sorry, great hero, but I have a small favor to ask.
Why are you roasting his fit? I will say, I don't understand the shirt. The shirt is what bothers me.
Paimon guess. An autograph, right? That's easy.
May I challenge you to a fight?
He's about to get rocked.
What? How can you be so audacious and so sheepish at the same time? Huh. Paimon's starting to think your nervousness is all just an act.
No, of course not. I just figured that if I don't ask now, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. But I am still on patrol, so please, Great Paimon, if you wouldn't mind taking over for me for just a few minutes?
Ugh, again with the sheepish audacity. Just pick one or the other, will you?
I think it's a fair request. Just the smile that he has on his face.
Obviously, I never expected to win, but until now, I didn't appreciate just how great the gulf was between us.
It's kind of funny just thinking about like watching from afar. Like, oh, okay, the savior of our nation, he's checking in on our guardsmen, cool. All of a sudden, he runs up and just decks one of them.
I'll be bragging about the day I got to spar with Tumaini for the rest of my life. Today's really my lucky day.
I mean, I wouldn't call it sparring as much as you just got your shit rocked. Oops, probably shouldn't be saying that.
Ugh. Paimon can't keep up with you. Your tone has changed all over again. Now you've had a spar with the Traveler. What gives?
Well, some people connect through conversation, but we warriors bond by sparring. And now that I've had a bout with the hero, we're no longer strangers. Nothing to be nervous about anymore.
And going back to yours, the shirt doesn't know if it wants to be a crop top or a makeshift sports bra. The thing with both of them is they would be covering them nips, and neither one can relate to that. You wanna know what's even worse than that? About it even being a crop top or even a sports bra? It has a freaking turtleneck up in there. Doesn't make sense. The shirt itself doesn't make sense. At that point, just wear like a freaking bandana or a freaking like just a scarf. But just so he has nips. Oh, well, obviously they're painted. Okay, they're painted over, so you can't see. They match the color of the paint. Let's move on.
Okay. Well, to each their own. But Paimon's still gonna stick to conversation.
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary besides your lack of nips?
Not at all. We haven't spotted any new enemy movements.
That's not a sentence I would have expected us to see.
As Paimon expected, nothing here either.
Oh my goodness,
Let's
dude.
do another lap and get back to Yan-san.
I'm gonna have to remember that one. Truly some nipless behavior.
You're back. So, did the guards find anything?
They couldn't find their own nips, that's for sure.
Nothing much, no. Someone mentioned that the Abyss Order has been doing some kind of meditation or prayer, but apparently it seemed harmless.
I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble for we're just saying nips too many times.
Paimon wants to
Major
lodge a
restricted.
complaint about one of the guards, though. His name's Kentalo.
So ignore Paimon. He wasn't a problem.
Traveler? You're back already? And no one thought to wake me up, huh?
Are you drunk? Or no, you're hungover.
In fairness, you look pretty hungover.
Ha.
Can't imagine anyone wanting to wake you up in that state.
I'll have you know I'm perfectly sober when I'm hungover. Okay. I'll admit that sounds strange at face value, but regardless.
I love St. Lolly.
What I meant to say is, I heard something about the Abyss Order engaging in meditation.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's right. Does that mean anything to you, St. Lolly?
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found its way into Natlan's ley lines.
Oh, what does that mean?
Some noise, huh?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still. It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
Oh crap! That's how we can not see the monsters.
Oh. So even someone as familiar with the ley lines as you can't tell what's going on. No wonder the shamans that Satura called to the front lines couldn't sense anything.
Yan-san, I think we should go talk to the chiefs. There's no point dragging this out. We need to take the initiative and drive the Abyss Order out of Natlan for good.
If that's the Council of Granny Eatsley, I'm sure the chiefs will agree. But it will still take us some time to gather the required force. In war, adequate planning and preparation is the key to victory.
Sure, but the finer details aren't my concern. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Just remember to come find me when you're ready to talk to the chiefs.
Actually, since you're here, said Lolly, I might as well ask you one more question.
Oh? Sure, what is it?
Is he wearing a makeshift sports bra or is that a crop top? For real, I gotta know. Have you ever heard of monsters that are only visible to certain people?
Huh, you mean only select individuals can see them? Now that's a strange one. I guess they could be manifestations of a disturbed psyche? Or extreme negativity embodied in physical form? It could also be a simple case of dead monsters whose souls got stuck here somehow. Well, I say simple. Things quickly get confusing when you start looking into monster souls. For starters, trying to figure out which classification system to use is a real pain in the...
Huxley's learning and wisdom knows no bounds. But could we just get the short answer?
That's a weird answer for a sports role.
Hey, I was just thinking out loud. You really think I was just trying to flaunt my knowledge?
Oh, that's right. Can't we still hear her thoughts at some point, though?
Anyway, the short answer is... there are many potential explanations for the kind of phenomenon you describe. That said, it's not something I've ever encountered in all my years.
Whew, wow. Okay. Well, if Granny Eatsley's never seen it, it might as well not exist, right?
But it happened, Paimon. We just went over this.
Hey, I'm not that old.
I agree. It's hard to say what it is for sure.
Care to elaborate on what happened? This all sounds rather mysterious.
You tell them what happened.
Really? You had to hold her hand to see the monsters? That sounds a little contrived.
Someone's jealous.
Huh? That's the part that bothers you?
Maybe the point is more that it requires direct physical contact, whether that be hand-holding or otherwise. But that's neither here nor there. What bothers me is, it sounds like she's convinced that your sibling, the leader of the Abyss Order, is a savior. That really makes me question whose side this girl is on, and whether what she told you about her background is actually the truth. Sorry if that comes across as paranoid. It's just hard not to be suspicious of everything when we're in the middle of a war.
Seriously, have they not put together that she's Conrian?
Actually, Paimon feels like you make a fair point.
Whoever this girl is, she sounds like bad news.
Or you're just jealous.
Okay, well, you're clearly just jumping to conclusions.
Do you think she's a spy?
It's hard to know what to make of it. A young lady all by herself, lost in the middle of nowhere, sees monsters that no one else can, calls the leader of the Abyss Order her savior.
Dude, look at her. She's still so pissed over there.
At the very least, we should remain vigilant. Keep a close watch on her.
Sounds sensible. On that note, we probably shouldn't have left her by herself in that cave.
Again, something that I said earlier.
Traveler, we still need some time to muster our forces. Maybe you could check on her if you're not busy. Just be careful.
Might as well. She seems to trust me after all.
It's settled then. Let's go check on her.
And then reading back to what you were saying, like she's the type, you ask a simple question, and she throws a whole DBZ arc for the answer. It reminds me of the comedian, that comedian. Or it's like you can never get, or it's not like his wife can never fathom that he doesn't have all the answers to a given scenario. Like he's approaching like, hey, you know, I just got a text that said Dave was in an accident. He's in the hospital. Send prayers for Dave. And she's like, oh, well, you know, how bad is it how bad was the accident? Like, I don't know. I just got a text that said prayers for Dave. He was in an accident. Like, well, were Jenny and the kids in the car? I don't know. I just got a text that said that prayers for Dave. He was in an accident. It's like, well, are the other people hurt? I don't know. I just got a text saying prayers for Dave. As I kept going and going, it's like, well, what do you know? I can tell you what I do know is that we need some prayers for Dave because he was in an accident. God damn. Oh my goodness, if I was on my computer, I could go and look it up and put it on the screen. It's so freaking funny. Oh, dude. I watched that so many freaking times. It was just so funny.
The abyss
And
is
the
like
best part
shadow.
is because every time he
always
like
there,
repeated it,
and it will never
you're just saying
perish.
like, I don't know, I just got a text. Like, he said it the exact same way every single freaking time. Oh god, I need to go back and look at it now. It's
Here
funny.
we are. Deirdre will still be here, right?
I don't know.
Oh,
Who knows?
so quiet though. Uh-oh. What if Yansan was right? Maybe she never intended to stay here at all.
Now stay quiet and move in carefully.
Traveler, watch out!
Uh-oh. How dare. Huh. Then maybe she really is.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I didn't know it was you. I heard a noise and I thought it was the monsters coming to get me.
That's why it wasn't a clue, or wasn't faded with the background.
Did I hurt you? Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight.
If I thought it would hurt, I would have tried to dodge. Somehow, it still hurt less than I expected.
Phew. That was scary. Paimon thought we'd walked into a trap. Maybe we shouldn't have sneaked in without announcing it. Then you would have known we weren't monsters.
To be honest, I've been really on edge since you left. I just have this constant feeling that any second, the monsters are gonna come back and get me. And it's not like I can run from them. There's also no way to cook here. It's good you got back when you did. Another hour and a half and you probably would have found me starved to death.
Didn't we just leave you here like a couple of hours ago? Starving to death takes like a few days, not a couple hours.
Huh. That's weirdly precise. Though, it does explain why your attack on the Traveler was so weak.
Wow.
Wait. If you really thought you were gonna starve or get killed by monsters, why'd you promise that you'd be okay here on your own?
Why the freak do you gotta make fun of the distance between her eyes? It's like, it's like that freaking roast that someone tried doing Gura. It's like why are your eyes so far apart? And she was caught so off guard with it. But then she had the most amazing response. Like, oh, your eyes are so far apart, they're still closer than your parents are ever gonna be. So I was like, oh my god! Oh, dude, I miss Gura so much, dude. That one was so good. Freaking, they could roast anybody, like, in an instant, man. That was so funny. That person's like, yeah, I'm not commenting on the Gura ever again. They learned their lesson.
I just didn't want to lose face in front of my hero.
So, you'd rather not lose face than freaking die. That's stupid.
He already saved my life once. That's more than enough. I just don't want to come across as a constant burden.
Huh. For someone on the brink of starvation, you're pretty preoccupied with your image. What's the real reason?
What? That is the real reason. I'm kind of bearing my soul here, you know?
Why the freak do you keep degrading the girl, man? Leave her alone. Could she really be an injured civilian?
Anyway, so, could you make me some food now?
Wow, you are unbelievable. Sure, I know just the recipe. Takes an hour and a half.
Oh, Paimon's getting hungry now too. Go on then. You can join us for dinner.
She needs a nose more than anything. What the? Why are you roasting the NPC? It's Celestia. Let's go.
Whew. I am so full. Thanks for saving me, again. Starvation feels like a distant memory now.
That's 2 favors you owe me now. I'm not that mean. No trouble at all.
Huh. gonna wait, Deardith. Guess that explains how you had the energy to make it this far.
Kind of reminds me of Veressa. Well, because for most of the front-facing angles, they do add like a little shadow to it, but I think it's because they were inside. I guess it didn't give them a little shadow. See, like right there.
I tried so hard to hold back, but it looks like I still came across like a total glutton.
Paimon didn't even realize how late it is. Hey, the night sky here is really pretty.
Yeah, and it's all thanks to you both that I'm able to relax and enjoy it. I was cooped up in that cave the whole time you were gone. Now, I'm finally out. The air seems fresher, and the stars more beautiful than ever before.
You weren't in there that long.
Time probably passed unbearably slow.
When I was young, I used to lie on the roof of my house, gazing up at the stars.
Okay, I'm sure it's gonna be freaking Goku. Goku is a Saiyan, and that dude would just eat like no tomorrow. And he doesn't seem to have any restraints when it comes to eating. She does still have some restraints there. Obviously, she ate till she was full right there. Veressa, I know, can eat a lot more than her. If anything, Veressa would be more of a contender than her. Even then, I'm sure Goku's got her beat.
And often, my mind would drift to this question. Is this starry sky actually real?
Gonna be honest with you, no it's not. Wait, why would she think that? Does she know about the false sky?
But my grandma would tell me the answer to that question doesn't really matter. Think of all the people in our village who spend their entire lives here, she'd say. To them, that little village is their whole world. And so, if it's our destiny to live beneath this sky all our lives, then whatever may or may not lie beyond, this is our world, and that sky is real to us.
See, this is where, like, what the plot of, like, Euphorius is like.
Paimon kinda gets you, but also not really. Is it kind of like how journeying with the Traveler is everything to Paimon right now?
Yeah, that seems kind of right.
I really treasured my world for a really long time. The village was my everything. The houses, the scenery, stories I always loved to hear about the Savior. But I could never bring myself to agree with Grandma. Even if the village was my entire world, I still had to know what lay outside its borders.
Yeah! Go you!
So, I finally ventured out, and set off on my journey to find the Savior. I'm going to make my world bigger, one step at a time. And I'm not going to stop until I've seen what's beyond the stars.
So I have a little theory. Because she's over here talking about Doomsday, and she has no idea how long she's even been running for. If she left right before Khaenri'ah was destroyed, and that freaking, the curse was laid upon all of the Khaenri'ahs, that's why she would essentially be immortal right now. And most likely probably wouldn't be aging. So she has no idea that... She probably has no idea that Khaenri'ah is even gone.
Maybe then, I'll finally get an answer to the question I had as a child.
You probably don't want it. Beyond the stars.
Who knows? Maybe one day, I'll be sitting and chatting just like we are now, but with someone from another world.
About that.
Yeah, one day. Oh, if only we could tell her. But it's probably best not to open that can of worms right now.
I need to find the Savior and protect my world. Then, I can make sure it continues to grow. That's the most worthwhile thing I could think of doing, so I've been giving it everything I've got.
You know what? That's pretty cool. Paimon kinda wants to root for you now.
Kinda.
Oh, sorry. I got a little carried away. I always get chatty after a hearty meal. Just like my grandma.
The more we chat, the more convinced I am she's not a bad person. And it doesn't sound like she's been brainwashed by the Abyss Order. Maybe we can afford to trust her.
Hold on. Shh. It's them. The monsters are back.
Where? Oh, still invisible, huh?
In that case, gotta hold hands again. Nah, she's evil.
Can you see them now?
Sure can. Let's do this. Wait, why is it? Oh, okay, I was about to say, why is he orange now?
Paimon still can't see anything. But please, be careful.
Why do you keep making fun of her eyes, dude? Leave her alone. Ooh, this banger of an OST. Alright.
Fearless.
Another star goes out.
Merciless.
Paradigm shift.
I think I'm kind of understanding.
The Shelby gets a little amuse-bouche. A burst of flavor. Start.
Whenever I just tap it, use this, it generates her power right here for maintaining this attack stance, I guess, or whatever this form is. And then whenever I do the hold skill, it gives me this.
Into the void.
Gather.
I don't have any Night Soul things to
How brilliant!
get rid of this crap though.
Merciless.
Come on, it's almost out. So, there we go.
Paradigm shift.
Woo! Man, did you see a health bar go down?
Wow, that was fast. Did you get all of them? Oh, Paimon's slowly but surely getting used to the sight of you fighting thin air.
Dude, this cat is knocked out right now. Look at you. My name is so cute. Freaking.
You doing all right, Deirdith? Deirdith?
She holding a gun?
Hey, it's okay. There's nothing to be scared of anymore.
Oh, I'm fine. I just spaced out there for a moment.
Yeah, I wonder why.
You spaced out? That's a pretty bold move under the circumstances.
I was just... the image of the Traveler fighting to protect me. I was trying to commit it to memory. Seems like the least I can do.
All right. Whatever floats your boat.
We're just gonna graze past that, alright.
Anyway, there are no more monsters in the area, and it's getting late. Why don't you stay here tonight?
What is your fixation on her eyes like that, though?
Sounds reasonable to Paimon. What do you think, Traveler?
She's trying to get in my pants, dude, and I don't know how I feel about that. Personally, I'm satisfied that Deirdith isn't a threat, but can't hurt to monitor her for another night.
Alright. Deirdith will be... Huh? Deirdith? Why are you going in alone?
It's like 5 feet, Paimon. As you stare the key in your hands, you relax and drift to sleep. Soon a vivid dream fills your mind. Oh, this freaking... I freaking hate it. I hate that stupid video. Oh my goodness, dude. Alright, I'm gonna have to ban Dust. Oh wait, he sent it over Discord. I can't even I banned him here, it wouldn't matter. Dude, if you could send that into the chat for Twitch though, that would be funny. Okay. Let's get back into it. Alright. This is the Night Kingdom. Oh crap! It's Lamine! Lumine and the Lord of the Night? Ugh. My head, it hurts. Maybe when I wake up. My headache, it's gone. That's the power of... Oh, dude, we're about to... I was about to spin up into an advertisement right there. I think I hear a voice in the darkness.
Doomsday. A fitting name indeed. A blood-red sky. Wild beasts that slaughter all in sight. Endless pain, a terrible curse that cannot be reversed. And the birth of a savior.
Shh. Quiet in the front row. Ooh. A dream I had. Oh my goodness. Hey, censor that. Somebody censor that.
You're awake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to,
Oh, she did it. She holding my hand? Yeah, you didn't see that, dude? I told you she's trying to get in your pants.
You just look quite distressed, like you were having a nightmare.
And you said that you were... One of those emojis! Yes, that too is my reaction when I find out that she's trying to get in my pants.
I thought if I took your hand into mine, you might find it soothing. At least, that's what my family always did when I had nightmares.
It's funny, I just saw this in, I was watching Freerun earlier when I was making my dinner, and it was part where Fern was sick, and so Freerun was holding her hand. So you know what? It's all come together now.
But it didn't seem to work on you. In fact, I think I made it even worse. I'm so sorry.
And so you kept holding my hand.
Oh, is that right?
Okay, what do you want?
You better not be trying to pull a fast one on the Traveler.
Okay, Mom. Jeez.
What? Don't be so... I have more self-control than that.
She's trying to block, I'm telling you.
Self-control? What does that have to do with it?
Yeah, I don't think there's any self-control. You literally held my hand while I was asleep. Still can't remember anything. And what did I just see in my dream? You don't remember your dream again? God dang it, dude. I think I saw Lumine in the Night Kingdom at the very start of the dream, but I can't remember what happened next. Never mind. If the memory is gone, I can't force myself to remember it. I'm gonna go back to sleep and catch up tomorrow morning. Really? After that, you're gonna go back to sleep? My dude, I'm like, I'm gonna go sleep outside. Y'all have fun in here.
No way is Paimon getting back to sleep after this. You go ahead. But for the rest of the night, Paimon is staying up to keep an eye on this young lady.
You'll be out in 5 minutes. I know it.
Oh, do I really seem that shady to you?
Well, apparently your eyes are mistrusting of dust over here, so I guess so. And the fact that you don't have a nose. She's from the streets! Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. I'm just trying to imagine someone is like hanging outside that cave. It's just one of the streets.
Oh, Deirdre, there should be enough food for 3 days. Make sure you eat the perishable stuff first, so nothing goes to waste. You can't tell which stuff is perishable, right?
Dude, she just nothing but insulting her for real.
Yeah, I can tell from the ingredients. Thank you so much for making all this for me.
Oh no, Rascal, come on. There's no room for you. Please don't jump up here too.
3 days will definitely be enough time for my ankle to heal. Then I'll continue on my journey to find the Savior.
Alright, then we'll be off. Bye for now, Deirdre.
See you? Wait! But if this is goodbye, how am I supposed to find you again?
Grab them digits and split.
Oh, I mean, what if I find your sibling? How am I supposed to let you know?
Ah, that's a good point. We share the same goal, but we're constantly on the road, so we've got no fixed address. How about this? When the time comes, you can just write a letter to Mawika. She'll be able to find us for sure.
Mawika? Who's Mawika?
Hold on, I think I see something over there. She's really getting fight. Did you just look up a random location on the freaking Genshin map just to say that? I respect it though, that's a good one.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
Nice, nice, I respect it.
But it doesn't look like they're marching to war. More like they're running away?
It's been funny that the Pyro Abyss Mage, his shield got destroyed because of the rain.
Where? What are you talking about?
A bunch of Abyss Order thugs! You don't see them? They're heading right this way!
So she can't see what's in our world, and we can't see what's in her world.
That's strange. I guess it's my turn to not be able to see the monsters.
I don't know if it's a good place or not, but she seems fitting to be there. I'll look back on the map with her so we can see for a second. See, I bet the tried and tested method will allow you to see them.
You're right. I see them now. You weren't joking after all. So this is what it's like.
What a weird situation. What is making these monsters invisible? Is it Deirdre? Or the monsters themselves? Or is it us? Well, might as well mow these ones down, just so they can't pose a threat to the tribes.
You said they're running away. We're just gonna go chase them down and kill them? That's kind of messed up. I guess we are. Alright.
Woohoo! All done! Their morale seems super low. Guess they really were on the run, huh?
If that's the case, that's effed up. Like, they literally were scared enough to, like, flee from the battle and run away. And we just swooped in and one-shot them. That's messed up. Also, I want to point out, there is no freaking way that he one-shotted them. Because they had elemental shields. That sword, especially, is for physical attack damage. And physical damage does not do anything towards the shields. I call BS.
So, there's no more of them, right? I still can't wrap my mind around this. Why couldn't I see them until you took my hand?
Believe me, I'm as baffled as you are. The plot thickens. Okay, no one is literally gonna say that to themselves. This guy's cringe. Turns out they're also monsters, which I can see, but Diridith can't.
So, any ideas on why those monsters might have been running away? Maybe something went down on the front line.
Or we're freaking monsters.
Oh, Paimon's getting a little worried about Eon-san and the others. Let's head back to the Masters of the Night Wind right away. We gotta go. Bye for now, Diridith.
Well, why don't we take her with us? My goodness.
See ya, and please take care.
They're insane. In my head, I'll be like, nope, you're coming with us at this point. Now, before we continue, because I'm pretty sure that's... Aha! I knew it was here somewhere. Oh my goodness, I remember this area. Alright, we'll take a look around. And then you see, is this where she belongs?
However fearsome the lightning may be, its wrath is limited to the realm beneath the clouds. The high heavens above remain clear.
Not exactly the streets, but I mean... it's a place. Yeah, she definitely belongs here. That's so messed up, dude. I will say what I do like about this area is the hotel up there that's in a giant tree. That place is pretty cool though. I don't know. She might be fine here, to be honest. Okay, back to the story. We had to do a quick side quest over there for Dust. She's for the brick roads. Alright, that's enough out of you.
We ran into quite a big group from the Abyss Order just now. Has something happened at the front?
Big group? There was 2 of them. No, that's not good.
The front line has collapsed.
Oh.
Huh? But how?
Did they send in reinforcements?
No, relax. Their front line has collapsed, not ours.
My goodness. Specifics, man, specifics.
Feels like you could have phrased that more clearly at the start.
For real.
But this is good news, right? Why'd you still look so serious?
Did we finally launch an attack?
No, we're still mustering troops. Nowhere near ready to go on the offensive.
So then, how did their front lines collapse?
So at first, I was also confused about what exactly happened out there. But just now, I got the full story from a guard who was on the scene. He watched the enemy lines crumble in real time.
What did he see?
One person. Just a single individual. They stormed the enemy lines and attacked with a vengeance, cutting them down like paper dolls. They wielded an unknown power and fought with a sword style that no one recognized. The guard who relayed this to me said that before he even had time to react, the enemy was decimated.
Alright, I got it. Think I know what happened.
I'm only recounting what I heard, and I'm sure the guard in question must be exaggerating to some extent. But still, we have to identify this person.
Knowing from the trailers, it's probably Dainsleif.
And assuming they're a neutral party, we'll need to figure out how to engage with them. Clearly they're a force to be reckoned with, so we don't want to come across as too weak or too hostile. It's quite a diplomatic conundrum.
You don't need to sweat it, Eon-san. From your description, we're already pretty confident that we know this person. Honestly, with the Abyss Order acting out so publicly, it's about time he showed up.
Yep, who else could it be? Never misses an occasion like this.
Dainsleif!
Knew it! Nailed it! Alright, well let's go. Ooh, I love these guys. Look at your bro just taking a nap back there. Those are probably my favorite Saurians. Alright, gotta go. Wait, where am I? What is wrong with you, man? That's freaking animal abuse.
Extinguished.
Like, I forgot who it was, but I remember it was someone talking about, like, it's just so cute. Don't you want to squeeze it till its head pops off? It's like, what? Some of these people are just, respectfully shake it. Oh, of course, of course. No! Dang it! He didn't come back in time either. His voice is muted. Were you waiting for me?
It's been a while, Dane. And yeah, after we heard what went down, we figured you'd shown up.
The last time we saw him was in Sumeru, right? I don't think he was there for the bedtime story one. Was he? I don't think so.
You caused quite a stir, you know. Oh, this is a friend of ours from Natlan. Her name's Ian-san. She insisted on coming here to thank you in person.
It is my honor, Mr. Dainsleif. Thank you for breaking the stalemate in our war against the Abyss Order. Natlan is fortunate to share a common enemy with such a mighty warrior as yourself.
She is so excited, and I'm afraid he's gonna shut her down so bad. No need to thank me. I hunt the Abyss Order for my own reasons.
Please don't mind him, Ian-san. He always talks like that, but he's a pretty nice guy deep down.
It's quite alright. Uezo Iansan respects those of great power. It's quite clear that he meant no offense, and I am still delighted to make his acquaintance. Anyway, since you're old friends, I'll leave you to catch up for now. Take your time.
Sure thing. You probably have plenty of other stuff to do anyway, right? Since this war isn't exactly over. See you later, Ian-san! Hey, Dane. Would it have killed you to be a little more polite? She's our friend.
Ian-san, yes. I will remember the name, but I will not invest more emotion than is necessary when dealing with the citizens of the Seven. It is a matter of principle for me. Okay. Fine, since Ian-san wasn't offended, we'll let you off the hook.
Ugh, so stubborn. But whatever. So anyway, Dane, do you have any new info about the Abyss Order for us? Any idea what they're trying to achieve with this war, for example?
Never before have I seen the Abyss Order take action on such a large scale. Taken at face value, it seems highly illogical. In a war with the Netherlands, the odds are stacked firmly against them. They surely cannot be aware of this. Be unaware of this. Their true goal must be a deeper one.
We thought so too. But it sounds like you're no closer to learning what that goal is than we are.
Been on the case for some time. Even captured and interrogated several Abyss Order members. Yet still, I am none the wiser. I can only assume they have gone to great lengths to keep their real operations a secret. I have a bad feeling about this. The Abyss Order is wasting a lot of its forces attacking Natlan, so whatever they stand to gain must hold enormous value to them.
What do you think we should do?
Since we lack actual intelligence for now, we might as well continue to focus on the fighting. Did he used to have a voice like yes he did. And I want to say Yeah, because most of the unvoiced stuff, it started happening around, I think, the end of Fontaine? I think it was towards the end of Fontaine. So the last time we saw him, like I said, was at the, right before Fontaine. It was still in the Sumeru arc, kind of. And yeah, he had a voice back then. So, I guess we're still just waiting for his VA to be able to come back and do some more work. Because I know the VAs for Aether and Lumine, they're also going to be coming back. And I know that they stated they were not going to be back in time for this update. So unfortunately, if there is dialogue with Aether and Lumine in here, then they're probably going to be silent too. Leave them to their secret plots. If they're so willing to sacrifice manpower for it, I intend to make that sacrifice greater and more painful than they could ever have anticipated. If we use this opportunity correctly, I believe we can eliminate the vast majority of the Abyss Order's forces. Just give them some basic grunts and sounds like some JRPs do. See, part of me is like, I don't know who's watching, but I always have that impression of like, what if, like, the dialogue is up there, you know, everyone's reading along with me, but what if the person is like, you know what, never mind. That's a stupid thought then. Well, okay, no. I do have a reason. If someone just has this on in the background and they're still just wanting to hear the story itself and not fully pay attention, then they can still hear it. Instead of having to look at the screen every time it's silent. They'll never be able to mount such a large campaign ever again. That outcome is well worth our time. And the sooner we can do that, the better. That's right. The ideal scenario would be to destroy them before they can reach their goal.
Paimon gets it. Nothing in the world can satisfy you like making mincemeat out of the Abyss Order, right?
Right.
Wow. Okay. A rare, candid response from Dane.
Sounds like Dane's one-man attack on the enemy front has put him in a good mood. What about you? Any news to share from your end?
Well, actually, we found his sister's hibernation chamber key near the Collective of Plenty. She must have lost it.
Wait, I don't think Dane knows that about us, does he? Oh, she's here in person. Unsurprising, given the scale of this operation.
Oh, and there's more! After finding the key, we also ran into this weird girl. She kept seeing monsters that we couldn't see, and then, this other time, we saw a load of monsters, but she couldn't. She also said she was on a journey to find the Savior. Her description of this Savior matched the Traveler pretty closely, so we figured it's probably his sister.
Hold on, the girl called her the Savior.
Yeah, that's right. Is something the matter, Dane?
The last time I heard that term was before the Cataclysm, and not just that, it referred to your sister then too. But who would still believe in the myth of the Savior when the Cataclysm has already taken place? It makes no sense. That term's been around even before the Cataclysm. See? Freaking knew it!
Wait, wasn't his sister called the Princess, though? Where did this Savior thing come from?
Now see, the Conrians are calling her the Savior. The Abyss Order calls her the Princess. Well, when she was first granted the title of Princess, the Vinster King and the entire court of Conria set about loudly proclaiming the might that she would bring to the nation. They made it sound as if with her there, all pain and suffering would be washed away, and the future of Conria would be brighter than anyone could imagine. The Savior was the celebratory title given to the princess by those who believed this rhetoric. Oh, okay, so maybe I had that wrong. Of course, you know how that story ended. In hindsight, the cruel irony is glaring. All that title really stood was for the Vinster King's lust for power.
Oh. Sounds like the people of Conria really believed in her.
That's why Lumine is so determined to revive the homeland, because she thinks she failed as the Conrian savior. Oh! So you know what, that makes a lot more sense now. But to be fair, that's always what her drive was from before, because in the Nation of Gods, or this and that, no one came out to Conria because they were a godless nation. And it's like, because of that, they were easily the ones that would, like, it's like they didn't have a right to kind of exist in the world. Sounds a lot like the prophets telling the elites that activating the Halo rings would save the world. I mean, I know, kind of. Maybe the Vinster King is the Abyss leader. That certainly doesn't explain everything. There must be other reasons. As for the girl you met, allow me to offer some speculation. I suspect she is descended from pure-blood Conrians afflicted with the curse of immortality. See? They must have resettled somewhere remote, cut off from the rest of the world. That would explain her people retain their ancient beliefs, including the myth of the golden-haired savior.
Ah! Paimon gets it now! So, a bit like Kaeya, except she grew up somewhere more isolated?
See, how would they not have figured that out with from her eye? Her eyes look just like Kaeya's!
Still, that doesn't explain the invisible monster situation.
If she can't provide us with any more valuable intelligence, I suggest we shift our attention back to the Abyss Order.
Sure. Also, why don't you stay with us at the Masters of the Night Wind for tonight? You must be tired after all that fighting today.
What is up with that posture? Why is, like, his pelvic region, like, sticking forward so much? I'm expecting too much for Paimon. How dare. I will consider it, but we must discuss our next steps first things tomorrow morning. We can't give the Abyss Order any time to regroup. Asserting dominance. Listen, but I trust Paimon. If that's gonna be my downfall, then let it be. And as I said, it's mostly from because there's always a speculation that Paimon is the one who's gonna betray us in the end. She actually knows everything, what's going on in the world, whatever, what's going on behind the scenes. But with the way that she was charismatic toward us in when the Sumeru Archon quest, I swear I don't fully support that. But if that ends up being the case, then that means she is manipulative as crap and really use her like fake those emotions for us, and then it will still betray us. Because oh my goodness, if that's the case, I will be heartbroken. It would probably be a kind of good twist, but at the same time, ow. I remember seeing all the animations of how Paimon's gonna turn on us, this and that. I don't fully believe it, but at the same time, I can see it being a possibility. I just hope it's not one of those things where it's we have to choose between Paimon or Lumine or something like that. You shoot Paimon out of a cannon. There is a short with that though. If you look up no_tables, he does have a short of that, and it is pretty funny. As much as I love Paimon, it is a very funny short.
All things come to an end, even time itself.
Right. You know what? All the marbles are gonna go into this one pool right here. Just lend me your energy. This is gonna get me Skirk's sword right here, right now, because I believe. Let's go! I hate this game. Just put in one wish. How many? I just got 2. Let's see, maybe we can get a 4-star in here. Oh, look, 4-star. Oh, really? I get an IFA like that, but it took me like 80 plus pulls to get an IFA beforehand? Messed up. Can I get another? Nah. I was hoping I can get another one of the glitter thing winners. So, I'm debating. Actually, you know what? I don't even know who's on the rerun banner. But anytime I'm gonna be able to do pulls, I'll probably still try and get her.
The abyss is like the world's shadow. It's always there.
I don't even remember who was on the other part of it. There's not a whole lot of the other characters I'm really antsy to get anymore. I don't think, cause I was originally gonna try and collect all of them, but then that didn't happen. No, Kanish was just here. I think it was Chaska. I think Chaska, and I forgot who else was supposed to come back. Probably Chaska and like Yelan or something. I'm not really too interested in some of them. I mean, I'm fine with it. And I can't even claim to try and collect all the characters because I don't even want Child. So that's why I don't really care too much. Mizuki, I still would like to get her, and she is a standard character, so I have a chance of getting her. No, we can't give them that much time. What is it? Oh, that's cool.
Is that Dane and Neon-san discussing strategy together? Huh. Looks like they're getting along just fine.
Doesn't surprise me. Not really. If it takes down the Abyss Order, I'm sure it'll be great.
Morning! What are you guys talking about?
Destruction!
Ah, you're here. I have some good news to share with you.
Good news, everyone.
We just got word from the Scions of the Canopy. Their intelligence has reported that they've discovered the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natlan.
Ooh.
After their front lines dissolved, the bulk of their forces fell back to that area. It's also where their central command is located. The location? The Cinder City.
Oh, crap.
Cinder City, huh? That tracks. Seems like their kind of place. Hey, this is great! This could be our chance to crush the Abyss Order once and for all!
What? But it's only gonna be 6 a.m. It's only gonna be 6 in the a.m. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, well, I appreciate you sticking around, Dust. You have a good one, sir, and I'll catch you later, man. Take it easy. Wish me luck in my future pools.
And with any luck, maybe we'll find your sister there, too.
Man, he always looks so gloom every time they mention his sister.
Yep, our army is almost ready, and we've sent a message to Mawika to let her know the plan. We can't really launch an operation this big without the okay from the Archon.
24 hours, those are rookie numbers. Bump those numbers up! Nah, but I gotcha. Alright, take it easy, man. I beg to differ. This is wasting time. You have the intel you need, so act on it. Every second you delay only increases the Abyss Order's odds of survival.
I've already explained my reasoning, Mr. Dainsleif. I understand your concern, but an immediate strike is not on the cards for us.
Very well, then I will go there alone. Thank you for the intel, Yansa.
You're gonna go on your own? Come on, be sensible. Just wait a tiny bit longer, and you'll have a whole army going with you.
It's all right. I support your decision, Mr. Dainsleif.
Huh? Shouldn't you be talking sense into him?
I admire his courage, and I believe he is strong enough to take on the Abyss Order on his own.
Give him too much credit.
And even if things don't go to plan, he just needs to bide his time until we arrive with reinforcements.
Fair enough.
Mr. Dainsleif, I wish you the very best of luck.
Thank you.
Looks like he's waiting for you to say something, Traveler.
Alright, fine, I'm coming.
Oh, for a second there, Paimon actually thought he was gonna brave it alone. And then he called his own bluff.
Right. Meet up with Dainsleif. You know what? I think I can collect some of those flower things here, can't I? We go down along this way. Wait. I need a character that has the,
Another chance to learn from you!
Okay, one up ahead. I'm not gonna try and search for, like, all of them in the immediate area, but just the ones that are on the way, at least. You know what? And I don't think I ever went to the... Oh, wait, no. Those aren't it. What do I need? Oh, these are the Veressa flowers. Oh. So I probably could have... Okay, you know what? Never mind. Alright, forget that. I'll look for those later. Let me get back to Zhongli.
Sure.
Just so that Skirk doesn't go down. I mean, she is level 70. Well, because I'm in the max world level now. So everything is now like level 90 plus. I still never did this quest. I haven't done any world quest, I don't think, since Fontaine. I think I did all like the world quest stuff for Sumeru, but none for Fontaine. And definitely none for this place. This. Oh jeez.
Is this the place? The Abyss Order's hideout in Natlan?
All these years, the Abyss Order has managed to either stay hidden or fiercely defend their position. This may be the first chance I've ever had to finally make a serious dent in their force. Which reminds me, once the fighting starts, I can't promise I'll be able to have your back at a moment's notice. But if you run into any Abyss-powered mechanisms, feel free to leave them to me. I'll take care of them when I can.
It's been so long since we fought with Dane side by side. Paimon's confident we can clear this place out long before Eon-san arrives. And if you get to meet your sister again, even better. Let's go!
Hopefully I actually get to talk this time. In this battle, Dainsleif will show you the might of the Twilight Sword. Summon him to clear the obstructions that bar your path. Swordsmanship Dainsleif has mastered as the Conjuring Court Guard captain, has been easily SP the weakness in opposing elemental wards. The long war against the Abyss made him highly cognizant of allowing him to also destroy their void wards. So we don't actually get to play as... Oh, damn. Of course not. We're fine with this party setup. Let's go.
Stabilize.
A little merciless. Into the void.
You know what? I just realized I was using ice against ice, so that was not gonna work. Oink.
Solidify! Order guide you!
Bring it on!
Pinnacle of excellence! Up to the freezer! Merciless! Ja, ha. 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 Ja. Ja. Another star goes out!
Oh, there's another one.
Ja. Ha. Ha. Ja.
Woo. Gather!
Strike a pose! Ha. Yeah. Ja. Ra. Ja. Ha. Ha.
Fearless.
This is a very different battle from the one we fought with the Ansan. No one's backing down. They're fighting back with everything they have.
Given the construction of their headquarters and the tactics they're using, I suspect they never intended to survive. Oh crap. I'm not gonna be able to read all that fast enough. Ooh.
Behold, the abyss has come.
Solidify! Ow. This is order.
Bring it on!
A dash of frosting! Goose on the loose! Ha! Merciless! Ha! Paradigm shift! Ha! Ja! Ja! A little amuse bouche!
Shall endure.
Kind of making short work of this, but I mean, at least she's not completely helpless.
Ja! A dash of frosting! Ja! Ha! Ha!
Gather!
A burst of flavor! Up to the freeze! Ja! Ja!
Bring it on! Bring it on!
Mine to wield. A little amuse bouche!
James, the relentless spectre that haunts us. The abyss is all present. To flee is futile. To resist it, vain.
Time to shine! Up to the freezer! Merciless! Paradigm shift!
I don't even know which one I'm fighting right now. Oh crap! Okay, that's a cryo one. Oh, that's not gonna be good.
Gather!
Yoo-hoo! A dash of frosting! Goose on the loose!
Okay, so the cryo one's out.
Mine to wield. Ha! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Ha!
Shall rise once again.
Still no trace of our sister, so who else is behind this? I think that's what. Could be wrong. Hey! Isn't this the boss that's in Sumeru? It's in the desert.
Twilight Sword Dainsleif. Is this really what you want?
It is indeed. I will take every opportunity to hunt you down to the last man.
So, where's the Traveler's sister then? Or is this guy supposed to be in charge here?
So, this is a hunt to you. I must say I pity you, Dainsleif. The death you dole out so readily to others is a luxury you yourself cannot enjoy. But today, that is the least of your worries. Do you realize that all your years of pursuing us are being rendered utterly meaningless, even as we speak?
Your riddles tire me. The overwhelming advantage is ours, at least for the moment. You know what that means for you. I'd like to see what makes you believe you've already won, or that you can still turn the tide of this war.
Then allow me to be frank. As far as we are concerned, our princess has already won by other means. And I do not merely mean this battle. No. Her Highness has achieved something far greater.
I like the voice. Sounds cool.
For today, the Abyss Order's greatest wish has finally been fulfilled.
Greatest wish. And does that mean... Isn't that... It was like their power to control fate, right? Wasn't it?
Our Highness quietly infiltrated the Night Kingdom to exploit that realm's past experience with ley line reconstruction.
Does it control the ley lines, right?
And then used the Loom of Fate to reweave the ley lines of Khaenri'ah.
What? She used the Loom of Fate? Wait, does this mean the attack on the Masters of the Night Wind was all a smokescreen to give her some cover?
So they wouldn't detect her in the Night Kingdom?
Oh no! This makes too much sense.
Correct. As of now, our homeland has been revived. And all of my comrades that you have slain, Dainsleif, they shall forget the struggles that have beset them these past 500 years, and begin their lives anew in a Khaenri'ah restored to life.
What a load of drivel. Your falsehoods are riddled with flaws. My ears tire of your tedium. Isn't there more to reviving a homeland than just reweaving its ley lines?
Right! You still need a few steps after that, such as finding a place to host the ley lines you just rewove. Plus, if it was really so easy, Moeka and the captain would have had a way easier time during the war.
I have one simple question. If Khaenri'ah has indeed been revived as you claim, then where is it?
Oh, you poor fools. Clinging to delusions, even after the truth has been plainly revealed to you. Think back on the past few days. Have you truly not noticed anything amiss since the start of the war?
Anything amiss? Are there signs that I could have missed? Is that what they're talking about? Where like it's like another dimension? So that's where Daredith is actually from. So like we're technically in the new Khaenri'ah.
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found its way into Natlan's ley lines.
Oh, what does that mean?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still. It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
Yeah, so that's what we're talking about. It's like a different dimension taking place over Natlan. Also vaguely remember seeing Lumine in the Night Kingdom, facing the Lord of the Night. That's not all, there were other signs as well. Crap, not this again. The Abyss Order chose to retreat from the stronghold. They retreated when we attacked their stronghold with the Anton and Silali. This isn't their usual style. The meditation of the Abyss Order's followers. According to a guard station near the Masters of the Night Wind, many members of the Abyss Order were seen idling around during the lull in the conflict, even sitting down to meditate. I couldn't see the monsters that Diridith could see. She couldn't see the ones that I could. We could only see the monsters in each other's sight after making physical contact. Assuming he is right, then another possibility arises. It's gotta be that one because, like, we can see only what's in our world, she can only see what's in her world. Maybe I'm in a different time and space from Diridith. If she's Conrian like Dane suspects, then that means this revived Conria that she speaks of might actually exist. And despite hailing from that separate time and space, Diridith has found a way to communicate with us. Whatever may be going through your mind right now, do not trust it. I urge you not to believe his lies. The notion that Conria has been revived is preposterous. Unless I see it with my own eyes, I refuse to entertain it. The only one thing... What? What? There is only one thing that should demand our attention in this instant, and that is silencing this man for good. Bring it on.
Solidify!
Strike a pose! A little move boost! Merciless.
Eminem, I swear, dude.
That's more like it.
Someone else.
Oh no! Skark is down, Skark is down.
The Shelby.
Stabilize.
A dash of frosting.
My body is failing. Will not retreat to the name of the abyss.
Gather.
Up to the freezer.
For keeping her alive more than trying to do more damage.
Let my name echo in song. May I? A little elusive. Another star goes out.
Dang it. Put on the shield right when that happened.
Solidify.
Eminem, dude, can you stop doing stuff?
Fearless. Into the void.
The Abyss Order's mission.
That should be all of them, right? So, we've destroyed the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natlan, but somehow, that didn't feel satisfying at all.
Because that wasn't the end of it.
Are you still thinking about what that guy said? You look really worried.
Diridith is the only potential lead we have. I think we should at least talk to her about all this. I understand. You think she might be from the revived Conria, yes? I have said my piece. I doubt Conria could be revived so easily. But if it will give you some peace of mind, you should talk to her. Ow! And test your theory. Eminem! Knock it off. Why are you biting me all of a sudden, I will stay here and do some post-battle cleanup. Perhaps there are some clues left to be found. Wait, is he still alive? Oh! That's not good. Thought your voice and attitude seemed familiar. My mistake. I should have made sure you were dead earlier. The curse of immortality struck you too then, Hayden.
500 years on, and you still refuse to address me as Master.
Master, huh?
Don't forget, Dainsleif. You may be the renowned Twilight Sword, while my arm has grown too feeble to swing a blade. But I taught you everything you know about wielding a blade.
Your arrogance and malice cost you all of my respect long ago.
Be that as it may, under the circumstances, I see no further reason for us to fight. The curse of immortality means neither of us has a way to completely destroy the other.
Speak for yourself. I intend to kill you 100 times over. And there they go.
Have you finally had enough? You weren't joking then, huh? Never, in all my worst nightmares, have I experienced anything close to the pain of 100 deaths? Surely, there's no point taking out all your hatred on me alone.
That was just for your actions in the Abyss Order. If I took into account what you did in Conria, you'd soon find out how much darker your nightmares can become. Ooh, cold.
All right, I believe you. Still, aren't you at least a little tired now? Why don't we sit down, perhaps? Chat a little. Hmm?
Huh.
What? Not a fan of reminiscing about old times? Well, I suppose you don't have many fond memories to look back on.
I never thought you'd side with the Abyss Order, Hayden. You could have easily blamed the princess for her betrayal.
Indeed. When the cataclysm first struck, everyone prayed for the Savior to deliver them. But she was nowhere to be found. Yes, we knew that the great abyssal power within her had been divided up. Yet we still despaired at her choice to leave us. Still, I believe that everything she's doing now, including her regret over what happened, comes from a genuine place in her heart. And besides, who else can we place our faith in? We are proud Conrians, are we not? I mean, we can hardly turn to the gods.
I suppose you have changed a lot over the past 500 years. Otherwise, I'd never expect you to forgive her. Had you been so generous during your time at the Knight Academy as my instructor in Black Serpent Bladeworth, I might not have come to loathe you so much.
Is that so?
All my good deeds were clearly in the spirit of the Academy's code of chivalry, yet I received corporal punishment for being restless and brash. And as much as it pains me to bring up his name, even my co-student, Sertologi, was prosecuted for following the spirit of knighthood. He even lost limbs over it. There's little point discussing it now, of course, but all of this was your doing, wasn't it, Hayden? You wore a mask of benevolence as you viciously suppressed the next generation of knights, all to bolster your own position and reputation. What? Too cowardly to admit it?
Oh, I'm sorry, Dainsleif. I would apologize to you for those actions, truly. But the fact is, I honestly can't remember them anymore.
That's supposed to make it better.
Look at me. Look at what has become of me. Only by the Abyss's grace have I managed to maintain this physical form. But as for the rest, memories, spirit, emotions, personality, they have long become eroded, fragmented beyond recognition. Even if mine was a past steeped in sin, or in shame I once longed to hide, I would wish to remember it. Without my history, I fear I will become another person entirely. I would like to apologize for any misdeeds that are mine. So please, tell me everything. Tell me about the Khaenri'ah we once called home.
Wow. No wonder you personally struck me as different. Memories are indeed a crucial part of a person's identity. So, the Khaenri'ah we once called home.
You seem to remember much. Could you tell me more about it? About our golden age?
I'm not interested. I have neither the time nor the sympathy.
Is that so? What a pity. But this will be quite sufficient, as long as the loom of fate heard what I could not.
The Loom of Fate. What have you done? Tell me.
I'm afraid I owe you yet another apology, Dainsleif. You were right. I lied to you earlier. Your wits are too sharp to be fooled by me. The homeland hasn't yet been revived. In fact, even the ley line weaving is not yet complete. Think of ley lines as the collection of memories concerning a given place. To reweave Khaenri'ah's ley lines as they were 500 years ago, we would somehow need to retrieve almost all the memories of Khaenri'ah from that age. The Loom of Fate cannot weave without an abundant supply of memories.
That's why they're in the Night Kingdom, because... No? Because only Natlan's souls and memories can be put in these ley lines here.
And so, we relied on everyone in the Abyss Order to provide what they could. Even though fragments are all that remain in most cases, the more we all share, the more that can be restored.
Oh, you just met La Senora. And the one good kick. So the Loom of Fate is running as we speak. And the so-called meditation your members have been performing, its purpose was to supply the loom with memories, wasn't it?
Indeed. We, a people in exile, stranded 500 years in the future, will weave our homeland anew and bring the nation of our dreams back into the real world. Ah, what a glorious undertaking! What a shame it had to take this long. After 500 years, most of our memories have faded, and a world woven from broken memories shall itself be broken.
So that's where I'm supposed to come in? You look for assistance from your mortal enemy who has sworn to hunt you down.
Precisely. For you possess a ring left to you by your elder brother, which continuously resets your body's condition. Of course, your memories are susceptible to erosion just like ours. But of all Conrians who remain, you are sure to remember the most. We had to obtain the memories in your mind, whatever the price. Even if it meant sacrificing our entire army as bait.
So everything he just said right now is what he means? So this was your true goal. Lure me here, guide me to a state of meditation, and access my memories. Wow! So be it. A few of my fading memories are for your entire army. That strikes me as a fair trade. I appreciate your generosity. You're gambling everything you have on the Loom of Fate. This could be a costly mistake for you in the long run.
Perhaps. But that is the gamble our Highness has chosen to make. And thanks to you, the Loom of Fate has now finished weaving the ley lines. New Conria is complete!
Enough about your beloved leader. You said you would pay any price for my memories, did you not? In that case, prepare to be slain another 100 times for your deception. I hope it was worth it. Dang! Oh, that sinister laugh, though. Down to the cave.
Annihilate.
The heck are the oh. What the heck are these? You need to come back. Oh, those flowers are down there.
Great! She's still here!
Dear Death, we may have problems. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. So she's experiencing the cataclysm. This is the cataclysm. Is this where Dear Death is right now? So I'm concerned. Is she actually here, or is she just a memory?
We're not from the same world, are we?
No. I come from your future. Crap, I freaking knew it.
Wait, but that's great! That means the world isn't going to end.
No.
In that case, tell me, what happens to Conria? What happens to my homeland?
Oh my god.
No, wait. Don't answer that. We can only fight for our future. If the future is unknown, I still believe the Savior can turn things around. I'll carry on looking for her, even if you're not there to protect me. Although, in a way, I've already found my savior. It's you. You protected me, and I believe you can protect us all. You're the one who can change everything. It's just too bad that we're not from the same time or place. Oh, one last thing before I forget. I know how much you want to find your sister. Surely she must be desperate to find you too.
I wouldn't say that.
So, is there anything you can give me as a memento? Proof that we met? That way when I do find her, I can convince her that you're also searching for her.
Yeah, memento, huh? The key. What? If it get. No! Oh my god. The Hilichurl's in the cave.
Huh? What is it?
Oh my god. No! Oh! I don't. You gotta be kidding me. Whoa. Oh my god, I don't know. I'm gonna give her the key. I don't even know what's gonna happen if I don't. Oh crap. I need to see what happens if you decide to keep. What happened? Did everything just stop? So that's what happened. Easter, the ruler of time, must have had a hand in this. There's no other way this meeting could have taken place. I mean, you knew all of this? I knew only the ending. I always been curious about the events that led to it. When the Cataclysm first began 500 years ago, I, as the Princess of Khaenri'ah, was preparing to do my part, to fight back with all my might. But then this girl, Diridith, she found me. The irony was that even as she desperately begged me to save the world, she brought me news of you. I was stunned, and I was suspicious of her claim that you were searching for me, but then she showed me the key to your hibernation chamber. So she actually did it then, so she did find you. We'd been separated ever since I awakened in Teyvat. I searched the whole planet and found no trace of you anywhere. And then she brought me the news at the worst possible moment. I was faced with an extremely difficult decision. I desperately wanted to see you again, but Khaenri'ah was in equally desperate need of my help. I knew that no matter what I chose, I'd regret my decision for the rest of my day. So I steeled myself against the guilt and made my decision. I went to see you. Oh my... That's why she betrayed Khaenri'ah. Fuck. And then what happened after that? When I found you, you were still in hibernation. Even the key to your chamber was still secure on your person. You're saying that 3 keys had existed simultaneously in that moment. I couldn't make any sense of what I was seeing, but there was no time to think. I just grabbed you and ran. That's where we are right now, an intersection in our memories. The question has haunted me for the past 500 years. I never imagined the answer would come to me like this. So my actions 500 years in the future set everything in motion. Are you mocking me, Easteroth? You're the succeeded in bringing us together, but unfortunately it is versions of us 500 years apart. She hoped that the Savior would rescue Khaenri'ah, save the entire world, but instead the news she brought led the Savior to make the complete opposite decision. Oh, awful. Is that her fate? Is that how the story must end? Has Khaenri'ah really been revived? So see, now we gotta see what had happened if we didn't give her, if we chose to keep the key. Not yet, but I've taken a very important step. Now the ley lines of Khaenri'ah are complete. I'd always thought of Teyvat's ley lines were locked by the heavenly principles. No more can be added, and existing ones cannot be replaced. But then, I learned that Natlan's Night Kingdom appeared to be an exemption to the rule. It has intrigued me ever since. So I directed the Abyss Order to feign an attack on Natlan, buying me some time to enter the Night Kingdom and negotiate with the Lord of the Night. Unfortunately, for other reasons, even the Night Kingdom cannot host any new ley lines. The most I could get was some room to carry out the weaving process. The Lord of the Night did say that even she can only reconstruct Natlan's ley line. It's probably for the same reason. Still, I received the Lord of the Night's permission and activated the Loom of Fate. Using an Intivat as the base, I was able to grow a realm based on the Khaenri'ah 500 years ago, superimposing it over present-day Natlan space-time. See, so it was a blending of the 2 dimensions. That superimposition is what allowed you and Dyrida to cross paths. That's what I saw in my dream, but she's not lying about that at least. But what I don't understand is why did the Lord of the Night agree to this? After that, the new Khaenri'ah was enriched with memories of the old, drawn from the Abyss Order's memory in their meditation sessions. With those memories as raw materials and the superimposed realm as a template, the Loom of Fate finally finished its work. What I now hold in my hands is the Atlas of the New World. Oh. This is the product of the Loom of Fate, holding within it the entire network of New Conria's ley lines. With this, the nation once known as Conria can rise again. One day, I will find a suitable host location for it. Why is reviving Conria so important to you? I mean, I think it's pretty obvious because she had initially turned her back on it for you, and that led to its ultimate destruction. Is it really because of guilt? Because she was going to save them before though. When I first arrived in Conria 500 years ago, my memory was completely blank. It was only after I had served as their princess for many years that I slowly began to remember everything, including you. So her memories were gone. So she essentially grew up as a Conrian. But recovering old memories then simply erased the part of my life I spent in Conria. I still see it as my second home. That's why even back to in Sumeru, whenever Nahida was talking about it, I wonder if that has anything to do with why she is not considered a descender. Only Aether is considered as a descender. That is why my guilt weighs so heavily on me. But even so, that only constitutes part of my motive. More importantly, if I wish to speak with the heavenly principles as an equal, I will need the might of an entire world behind me. Might of an entire world? Does she mean all of the nations, including Conria? The principals are watching? Don't know why. The way you're talking, it doesn't sound like you at all. I mean, this whole thing, your plan, what does it have to do with us? All along, it's only ever been about us. Goodbye. We will begin anew at the end of your journey. Dude, that's so much, man.
Our hero is back. Everyone's been waiting for you.
Oh my god, dude, that freaking sucks so much.
The Abyss Order made a full retreat before our forces even arrived on the scene. All thanks to your efforts, no doubt. Oh, and Mr. Dainsliff's, of course. What's wrong? You look upset.
Paimon doesn't know the details either. The Traveler just disappeared after taking Deirdre's hand. It was like they got sucked into another world. Paimon was looking all over for him, and then he suddenly reappeared, right back in the same spot, but looking a lot more glum.
Yeah, it's fine. I just need some time to take everything in. Yeah, no freaking kidding. Hangover again, huh? Oh, jeez. She comes floating in.
I think I got the gist of what happened. Something to do with your sister? I spoke with the Lord of the Night in a dream just now, and learned quite a lot.
Huh? You met your sister?
I did. We had a long talk.
And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away? Well, oh, never mind. Paimon can see that you're pretty down right now. But let's go over everything later, alright?
What your sister accomplished? It all but defies comprehension. I was stunned when I heard about it too. But what surprised me the most was that the Lord of the Night actually chose to allow it.
And that caught me off guard too.
The Lord of the Night did try to explain it to me, but in a word, it's complicated. During the war with the Abyss, Mawika had an argument with the captain. Mawika believed that we should fight to protect our culture and memories, while the captain believed the preservation of the ley lines should come before all else. So, the Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented with the Loom of Fate, and informed of its ability to weave ley lines. She saw your sister's actions as a potential third option, namely to preserve an entire nation in the form of an atlas.
Oh.
Preserve a nation? You've definitely lost me now.
Essentially keeping everything that's held with a nation, memories, cultures, and all, on. It's pretty much like a database that you can just, if something happens on the nation, just use that and restart it the same way. Make sure it's preserved at all times.
You're not the only one. Paimon's got no idea what's going on either.
With that in mind, the Lord of the Night gave the go-ahead once she was satisfied that the Loom of Fate wouldn't have any real effect on Natlan. However, I believe she imposed an additional condition of her own.
An additional condition? Did she ask for something in return?
No idea. She wouldn't tell me what it was.
Huh.
Interesting.
Alright, well, let's not overthink this for now. We just won a war! Time for a well-earned drink to celebrate. I trust the Lord of the Night unreservedly. I'm sure she only involved herself to take a problem off our hands, so it's one less thing for us to worry about. Don't you agree, Traveler?
You got a point. Yeah, I still feel a mess.
Come on, let's head back to the Collective of Plenty. Oh, Veressa should be there too. We'll treat you to a real feast.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but there's somewhere else I want to go first. We gotta go back to the cave.
Huh?
Ian-san, leave him be. This might be hard to understand for an extrovert like you, but some people need alone time to recharge every once in a while.
Traveler?
Oh. See, and like that, that's what I'm telling you. Paimon is a very fantastic character. In regards to everything else, she does show a lot of care for the Traveler. That's why I choose to not turn my back on her. I would defend her at any point, any time that I can. Dude, this is gonna break my heart, I freaking know it. Before you know it, you've fallen asleep. Someone clasping your hand. He's into a deep sleep. Oh no. Dude. Oh man, that. And who knows where she could have ran off by this point too. She ran off as soon as we saw her. I'm gonna look it up real quick. I am going to see what happens if you chose to keep the key. Okay, give me a couple of minutes. Okay, so realistically, it doesn't change a whole lot, except right there at the end, with where it was just blank. There is some extra dialogue talking about Lumine wanting to change fate, just like how she did, like of us wanting to change fate, just like how she did. But she takes the key from us and gives it to her, not allowing us to actually change fate. So, technically there wasn't a big change, but it was still just like a little bit extra dialogue. But dang, dude, that was freaking rough, man. I was not ready for that one. That was just, ooh, another wish. Dang it, dude. But now, see, that bothers me so much, though, because now she's running around as a Hilichurl all this time. And will we be able to reset everything? Will we be able to, at some point, will we be able to get her back? Like, come on, dude. I can't, oh my. I know Eminem, dude. I know. But that's insane, man. So first there was Kairi Bear, and we legit couldn't even do anything for him. Like he was just stuck in that. Hey, because he technically never got to grow up anyway. So he pretty much didn't even have a chance. Oh, you freaking cat! I swear. I can't drop my phone. Get down, get down. And anyway, ah! I remember there's more up here. I remember there's more flowers, I should say, because I know there's the like the little rock things for Eon Sun. Oh wait, I need to go the other way. Oh, what? You need stamina to actually use it? Oh, that sucks. Oh, you know, real quick while I have that. I don't even know what my pity is. I forgot to check that. Hold on. Before I just invest a whole bunch of wishes into here. instead of just using like 10 pulls or something. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh my. Yeah, I only have like 15 pity, so. I think I'll probably only do it if I have enough for like a 10 pull and whatnot. So nope, those are for the rocks. Man, that's so crazy to think though, cause like even like with all these Hilichurls here, cause they're all Conrian people, you know. And even long before, cause when was that quest? The Chasm quest, or at least the quest with Dainsleif. That was it after Liyue or was it after Inazuma? I think it was after Inazuma, right? It was like right before Sumeru. But pretty much for like two years, just been mercilessly slaughtering Hilichurls. That's horrible. I need 25 of these things. But ay. Oh, I think that's gonna be it for that one. That one messed me up a bit. Not gonna lie. But oof. Well, we're just gonna leave it there. At least it wasn't a super long one, you know. It only took like at least like 2.5 hours. Yeah, probably about like 2.5 hours worth of stuff. But my goodness, that was just insane. So, I'm gonna need to take a break now. I need to go get some drink. But thank you all for tuning in.
Things come to an
and I'll
end.
see you all in the next one. Who knows if that'll be tomorrow or Sunday. Until then, you guys take care, and I'll see you later.